Bruh. Bruh. Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. Seems kind of like, in a way, could be a turnaround, I don't know, what will we call it? Wacky Wednesday. Yesterday was turnaround Tuesday. We're starting the stream Bitcoin. I'm sure you're all wondering, what's going to happen, man? What's going on? Right? Well, I mean, Bitcoin ran up today, and if you can even believe it, this morning hit the highest level it had seen of the entire rally, but only intra 4-hour candle, $19,500 on the dot, right? Even the time before, yesterday, or in the really early in the morning, the day before, we had 19,469. So again, hit the highest level, and since then it's been only selling from 19,500 to currently the lowest point, 18,700. So big swing to the downside. What's up, Nathan, man? Jay Nathan, thank you. And yeah, look what's kind of maybe in jeopardy. Again, a parabolic run. Like, it's like you can break them and go sideways, and it doesn't mean it's gonna dump. It just is a nuanced way of showing what's going on, right? Like where the angle of ascent has continued to steepening of trend lines, right? Demand lines, which are where buy orders are, and there have been buy orders along this. So we're just at it now. I mean, we're kind of literally touching it, hugging it, not really catching many bids off of it. The issue here, I hate it, man. The rule of three. You see things come in threes all the time. Before that third time, then a move happens, right? Well, we've got one peak, we've got two peaks, we've now pretty much got three peaks, right? And so on the third peak, you got a high. Look at this level of relative strength, right? The next high, well, it's a lower level. Okay, so bearish divergence. Well, you sold off. You're rallying, slightly higher high, lower levels of relative strength. That sucks, man. I mean, that is textbook Class A bearish divergence, triple RSI bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Okay, so you really, if the TAs respected any, you just can't be surprised that this little parabolic run trend line gets broken. And maybe, just maybe, what locally has been created here, you know, is just like this kind of ascending broadening wedge where maybe eventually we come down to test 18,181. All right, it's possible, man. I mean, you're just getting real tired on the 4-hour. It's been such a good run, though. But, like, these moves up locally have just been kind of, in a way, a little pathetic. Just, you know, you're not getting, like, major markups. It's, like, it just seems like consolidation. And, like, yeah, you're making the highest highs of the runs, but you're just creating a structure here. So, obviously critical areas, right? If you're talking about the pretty freaking well-respected curved line here, yeah, you're touching it. Or you're literally like touching it, about to break out of it. And if you break out of it, your target's 18,150 or so. All right, that's it. Negative momentum has just begun. So if you get follow through price action, you could definitely see higher levels of negative momentum building again. So, but one thing's real, the hidden bullish divergence certainly played out where it took us to the highest highs of the rally. So, yeah, when you talk about the daily bearish divergence, it really never became a very good amount or really confirmed bearish divergence because there was never a separation of histogram mountains. It's always just you've been holding the you've just been holding positive Momo. You had never went negative. So, yeah, it's just been, like, I thought almost a record number or a record amount of time where Bitcoin's daily just showed positive Momo. So, yeah, longs, like almost $500,000 worth of longs just liquidated right there. $100,000 worth of longs just liquidated. The selling's continuing. You just hit 18,700. And again, 18,150 is probably the target if you actually break this white curved line right there. Okay, sorry it's not the best news, but my god, man, like every time I'm going live, it's normally just pumping. Something good's going on. You know it's really good, the fact that like almost every trade setup posted hit targets, right? Almost every single one, at least one target before all this selling began. So now Bitcoin's down 2.7% and continuing to fall 18,650 very fast. And altcoins obviously taking it on the chin, triple, quadruple, you know. It's hard, right? I mean, you got now Ethereum's down 7.3%, Bitcoin Cash is down 12%, Litecoin's down 10%, NEO's down 6%, you name it, man. IOTA's down almost 11%, XRP is now down 11.67 cents. Oh man, XRP. There it is. It barely looks like anything even happened, right? I mean, really. Let's go to the weekly so you can look how you can barely even tell anything occurred. Look at this, man. All it did was run up, hit the golden mean ratio, the 1.618, and it's pulled back, and it's now below the 127 2-fib extension. All that XRP really needs to do in 4 days, there's so much time left, is hold and close the weekly above that week of September 24th high, where traders set it up at 58 cents. So you're still above that critical resistance. You're really overbought. You're at 86. That's all-time highs on the Binance chart. Lots of volume, crazy run up. I mean, the only people that should be worried are the people that bought in using no technical analysis. The only people that should be worried are the people that FOMO'd, which certainly FOMO was created on these runs. There was bearish divergence on the RSI. That was talked about, I think, yesterday, the day before. And maybe now it's starting to play out. It's going to keep dumping the longer Bitcoin dumps, right? And if Bitcoin has room to run, if Bitcoin needs to see 18,150 to test that demand line of that smaller structure consolidation I just looked at, XRP is probably coming down to 46 cents, right? To test this local high from November 21st, which isn't even much. Okay, so you just can't be surprised, man. It's been such a good run. Bitcoin futures right now sitting at 18,960, but just earlier you hit your highest high, 19,605. That's what we're talking about. Even it was the highest high of the entire run, including futures. So NASDAQ, though, is broken out. Major developments on the stock market, which are really, really good, that are now kind of like very promising. Can't wait. I mean, the NASDAQ composite almost hit all-time highs today. We'll look back at it. Longs continuing to get liquidated, leverage longs. I mean, it's selling, chat. We got 18,560. I love it, man. At least Bitcoin's giving me the luxury of making moves when I'm live. That's nice. Thank you, market participants, for that. Yeah, OMG almost hit a target, but that's what happens, man. That's what we talk about every single day almost now, right? The dynamics of altcoins in Bitcoin cycle, right? It's Bitcoin cycle. The altcoins are just being permitted to participate. And so, right? We have trade setups. There's promise. There's been selling, tremendous amount of selling, 78% retraces, harmonics occur, daily divergence, 4-hour divergence that coincide. Oh my God, we're congestion areas. Great entry, great opportunity. Some trade setups while Bitcoin's in its run they'll play out. My God, the longs are just getting liquidated, man. It's so much selling right now that it just is. These orders, just so much price action right now. 18,500. Let's just go back to Bitcoin. Right? Some trade setups will outperform. They'll hit targets and then exceed the targets. Some will just hit targets and be done. And then some will never make it, right? Because time runs out. Because Bitcoin says it's time to sell off. That's the dynamic, man. So underperforming assets, if you have that in mind, underperforming assets are things you need to be cognizant of and be like, I don't know, man, Bitcoin's been on a really good run and all these trade setups have played out, and now there are other assets that are showing promise too, and it looks like they're about to do things. All right, there's triple RSI bearish divergence on Bitcoin. It's well, that might be almost there's triple bearish divergence on this altcoin that's about to take off too, right? Because how could it play out? It couldn't play out if volatility and selling comes in for Bitcoin. So that's a little trend line, right? A little trend line. I mean, this mega trend line. It's been very well respected. Minor adjustments been made a couple times. Not lately. You're breaking it. There's less than an hour until your daily candle close. That well, yesterday was a bullish engulfing candle, right? And today you're working on. I mean, you haven't engulfed the engulfing candle yet. I mean, look at it. All right, well, that's still there. But, you know, not really. It doesn't really matter on the daily. I'm gonna hide it. But yeah, this is just looking at candlesticks, right? Engulfing candle, and now maybe tweezer top action. Tweezer top. You don't want that, man. If you engulf this, man, that's a mega potential reversal pattern, okay? That would be worse. The worst case scenario here is if Bitcoin closes today below 18,385. That's terrible. You're already working on kind of, it could almost be argued as pretty much a tweezer top right now anyway on the daily. So tweezer, or a bearish tweezer top reversal coinciding with triple RSI bearish divergence, you know, on the 4 hour. That's kind of a gross combo. You don't really like that at all. If you take out the consolidation structure on the 4 hour, the next support 17,730. That's the way it's been. That's it, dude. We regarded it as support like once before we went higher, and now we'll probably see it again on the daily if this selling continues, unless some miraculous buyers come in to push it up and just defy everything. What's up, Faru? And thanks for the 1,387 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the coverage of this selling, not so much the selling itself, hit the like button, that bell sub. Big shout out to, we got 2 new patrons who joined today. I do recommend you wait till the first of the month to join the Patreon. That's when the billing cycle occurs. So thank you so much to Jokerism, and thanks so much to Jacob, Big Jesus Chimes. Shout out to y'all. Thanks so much. I mean, y'all joined, I don't know, within 30 minutes of each other about an hour and a half ago. So thank y'all. Seriously. Be sure to sync up the Patreon to the Discord. Much love. Oh, Black Friday sale. Well, you know, I thought it'd be interesting. It'd be kind of fun that on Thanksgiving tomorrow, we all got to be like, hey, Bitcoin tested all-time highs. Nah, just kidding. It was 98% of the way to all-time highs before it pulled back some. This is not a major pullback. You have to understand it's not. It's not even engulfing yesterday's candle. It could be a tweezer top. Well, 39 minutes will know for certain. It's nothing. It's almost nothing, dude. So don't be too freaked out. Again, the only people that should be worried or freaked out are the ones that have been buying at these levels, which to me is crazy. Like, I mean, it's crazy high. It's, you know, of course, Bitcoin might be at 300,000 one day. You know, it might be at 24,000, 35,000, 65,000, whatever. You know, but like strategic entries are different than longer term, midterm outlook, right? Strategic entries where you wait for a pullback. You know, you wait for a reason, like on the chart, to buy, and there just hasn't. Oh my God, man. Sorry. Yep. Salesforce bought Slack today, and they were down like 5%, but then Work or Slack pumped like crazy. So we'll keep our eye on it. Yeah, you know, whatever, dude. This is what happens. This is what can happen when you go straight in a straight line up. Right? I mean, that is a 98% retrace. 98. Exceeding, obviously, the 88% retrace, which is your last fib node. So let's look at Ethereum. 560 now. Whew. Yes, yes. Big pullback in the middle of nowhere. You're in outer space. Okay, really. I mean, maybe what could be tested is 518. But if you're looking for support, there is none until 518. So if Bitcoin keeps selling, then Ethereum's just going to follow. It'll eventually see 518. to $500. Okay. Well, it was a really good run. This one actually didn't do as insane as some of the other altcoins, S coins, right? I mean, some of these other ones were going like XLM, Cardano, and XRP, man. Those went berserk, where Ethereum was relatively tame, even with the securing the funding needed for Ethereum 2.0, which will now be officially launching on the 1st. Was it like 6 days? 6 days till Ethereum 2.0 launches, and I have no idea how price action can respond to that. We are in an uptrend for sure, and until you break below 445, until you break below 372, you're going to remain in an uptrend. That is, you cannot deny that. I mean, that is how you identify trends. That is how you can identify trend reversals, right? When you're in an uptrend, your trend has not been broken until the price drops below the previous discernible swing lows convincingly, and even back tests where it would dump below it and then back test it as resistance again before dumping lower, right? So you're so far away from a true trend reversal, you know, on Ethereum, on Bitcoin. They're not there. They're just pulling back after unbelievable runs, man. What was the there's a schematic posted yesterday. So good. I mean, this is like legendary, and it's just I'll show y'all, you know, show everyone else.
Thank you for a great stream. Just recently found it.
He bangs the drums. Thank you, dude, for the
Is that a join?
I'm glad you found me, man. How did you find me? Let me know in the chat. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for all the new subs we've gotten. And guess what, dude? Like almost 3,000 new subs in the last 28 days. So big shout out to y'all. Really appreciate it. The continued growth. These moves definitely catalyze the growth sometimes, undeniably, but really appreciate it. So here it is, man. Let me try to. This is CME daily settlement report. That's the source. Where if you can, as you see, right, 20% gold performance 2020. S&P is like 10%, and look at Bitcoin over 160%. This was posted a couple days ago, so it's pretty accurate. It's the exact same. Yes, this is still the same because 2 days ago Bitcoin's price was at $18,400, actually $200 lower than we are right now. So at the peak this morning and yesterday, it was even higher than this. So that should tell you all you need to know. I mean, like, retail is still not on board yet. They're still not freaking out about it, which is fine. I mean, that's probably going to be reserved for when Bitcoin eventually breaks all-time highs. Yeah, you think it will eventually break all-time highs in this cycle, like this trend? There is no catalyst that would make this Bitcoin pulling back right now, dude. There is no catalyst. It's literally just up and down, price action, bots. I'll tell you maybe here, if you really want to know, why would Bitcoin ever pull back at this level of all levels? I'll show you maybe why. Why don't you take a look at GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Okay, why? Complex inverse head and shoulders, 3 rising valleys, back, third valley back testing the breakout of support. You hit the 100% measured move of the structure. Undeniably, you exceeded it even. You got to 2408, with 2245 being the target, the last target, the third freaking target, man. Third target. So I just don't know why anyone would be weirded out. Sorry about the beep. Why anyone would be weirded out by a sell-off here. People taking profit, traders, investors taking profit. Here it is, man. Trade setup posted October 15th. Nothing's changed. All the same, right? Entry was then, and you literally doubled up, right? Literally doubled up where Bitcoin topped out at, or GBTC anyway. Gone. Easiest trade of my life, dude.
Bruh.
Easiest trade ever. Okay. So maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's profit taking. Maybe people, okay, hey, you're above a high from the second target was 2045. for reasons, right? It was that peak, that high, that major reversal area, February 2016 or February 16, 2018. You're above that still, but it's a pretty big candle right there. That's a bearish engulfing candle in the 4-hour. Bearish engulfing, indecision, bearish engulfing. Okay, so Bitcoin. You know, if Bitcoin wants to sell a lot more, well, you know where this is going. GBTC eventually will fill a gap down at 1880, and 1685 will be after that. So you do want to see GBTC hold above that critical 2045. Okay.
Brill live stream as always. Can you look
Brill?
at silver? Looks bullish.
Brill. Am I learning a new word today?
Brill.
A European flatfish that resembles a turbot. Chat, you hear that? European flatfish that resembles a turbot.
Bruh.
Thank you. Oh, brilliant. Okay, sorry. Let's act like that didn't happen, okay? Let's keep it going. Alright, join the Discord, by the way. Here's the link. I'll pin that. Alright, let me see. What's the... Oh, silver. Yeah. Silver, obviously, doing what gold did, right? I don't know, man. Does it even really look bullish right now? I mean, maybe. Hey, there could be a harmonic in store or something. Yeah, maybe. There is some decent support. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for the sub, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, it's testing some serious support looking left from history. Look left, right? 2008, right there, that peak. You got a peak here again, 2014. More 2014. I mean, that's, you really, if you hold that, that's great, man, because that's never really ever been tested as support in history, right? So you broke it, you know, buying climax, big sell-off, began the correction. It's been correcting for over 3 months now, and if you can consolidate and hold that level, so at least we know maybe how to manage risk here, right? Where you probably don't want to have anything to do with SLV below 2050, right? That's the cutoff. Yeah, it's almost like bear pull, bear flag, but also a little, I mean, that almost looks like a crazy looking cipher potentially. But see, it already was a cipher that's like, you know, it played out really well. Yeah, tough to say, man. Like, if gold keeps dumping, silver's going to keep dumping. It looks like an impulse down and then upsloping consolidation, or you're range bound. Any help on the oscillators? I mean, not. I mean, maybe a little bit. You could say a low to the same low. You got some bullish divergence there. I mean, yeah, until it falls below 2050, I think it's fine. I think you're okay. Big Bonanza. Thanks for the 5, dude. What's up, Cheddar, man?
Bruh.
Thanks, Mitch, for all you do. Enjoying some cash tindies and went out for some real tindies in prep for the show. New people join the Discord and learn to build some TA. Do you think will happen in the macro with dollar value falling?
It can only really be good for Bitcoin and gold. I mean, and probably equities too. Thank you, Cheddar
Mitch,
Spencer.
did DXY break a support level today?
Not yet. My beeps have not gone off. It's literal. We're gonna look at that. We should look at that next. It's testing the cliff, the ice line, for the official Wyckoff term, ice line, the critical support, historical support. Yeah, if it breaks that, man, oh, look out below. It's gonna suck for the DXY. Maybe not for Bitcoin. Okay. Good question, Jeffrey. Yeah, I've been monitoring that. It's very, very. Oof. So, right, what is it? Cipher. I think that all I can tell you, I don't know if there's too much of an edge right now. Like an edge where they're like, you know, There's a bunch of really nice divergence at the ice line, you know, deep retraces, stuff like that. Yeah, there's just not enough data, but I do know silver is good for the long term. The long term, as long as it stays above 2050, 2060. Okay, that's it. Below that, I think you're probably in a lot of trouble. I think that's serious technicals that will be broken, and you could see a major markdown to fill a bunch of gaps on the SLV. So just keep that in mind. I don't know, it's kind of murky, right? Unless I have a bunch of really nice variables, I can't be like, oh, I feel more confident to believe it might go one way or another, you know. I think just based on the dollar and what they've done to the dollar, silver and gold will reverse to the upside eventually after this correction that's been going on over 100 days. I think we're going on 107, 108, 109 days now, which is fine. That's a little above average, a little over average for major uptrends that go through corrections. Not a big deal, man. So, yep. Maintain the technical supports, and I think everything will be fine. Okay? And eventually you'll reverse and you'll go to higher highs and the all-time highs. Okay? Let's go to the DXY, the US dollar index. Oh boy. I think we should be looking at this on the weekly probably. So all that divergence there on the 4 hour, and it's doing nothing. Catching no bids. That's indicative of how bearish DXY is. Like when it just gets all, like maybe it's like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got all this bearish divergence on the 4 hour, right? And if Bitcoin really starts going to the upside again, that's just testament to how insanely ridiculously bullish this trend is. Okay, so yeah, you got no help. Sorry. I'm looking on the weekly. None of this really matters anymore. Just clean it up. What is that? Okay, so yeah, you broke the bear pole bear flag. This is the weekly. You broke it on pretty much a bearish engulfing candle, but it was so pathetic that you had to gap down, you know? What's up, bear? Chip, chop. What's up, dude? You back tested the bear pole bear flag combination as a resistance, and now follow through price actions occurring. We're separating from the structure that we broke out of, and no, you have not broken out yet. Why do I have that? Maybe because of where traders set up on the daily in September, but really this is it, man. The low back from the week of May 2nd, 2016. That's it, man. That's the breaking point right here. Once that breaks, it's almost going to be instantly $91, right? And then once that weak support that I think was only correlating its price action to this low, once that breaks, forget about it. You're going to $88, like real fast. It could be violent. It'll probably be as violent as the previous impulses down that we've seen. So just wait, man. This is just not the price action that is bullish, man. Like you don't.
Was a patron for 2 months at the start of the year. Spent all of it watching your educational videos. Closed 2 self-made stock trade setups today with 40% and 39% on TSLA and SPCE. Thank you for the education. I'll repay with merch by soon. Smiley face.
Thank you, Benji, for your pretty much your testimonial. I'm glad you got some value out of it. And that's great, man. Congrats on Tesla in space, Virgin Galactic. Right? Yeah, lots of accumulation. And then Tesla was an ascending triangle, right? So, and a major uptrend. Kind of reminds you of Bitcoin a little bit, right? So, thanks, dude. But when you're talking about the DXY and structure and price action, this is so weak, man. You don't hit critical ice lines, rally, make scrub, pathetic, high to low, common. That's a 50% retrace right there, high to low, on the dot. That was a target of the descending broadening wedge it broke out of before it dumped, and then made a lower high. So, like, you bounce off the critical ice line only to make a common retrace from the previous high to low, okay? You sell off, and you mature in this flag development. You run up, then you make the lower high. That lower high is important. Okay, you're confirming that there is still considerable amount of distribution going on in the downtrend, and then the dump right there and the breakout was wow. I mean, that's a form of confirmation that this bear trend is still going, and now you're just testing that ice line again. Like this is just not what price action. You don't get major opportunities to like a bunch of times when critical supports get it, because those are congestion areas, those are where reversals occur. But when you do this and then you come back to it and you're just kind of like hugging it, you're not bouncing, you're just sitting there, very bad. Very bad. That means that this is soon going to be broken, most likely, because nothing's certain, but the probability, I think, of this breaking soon is very high. Okay. Good luck, DXY. You're about to get destroyed. Probably. So if it does break, I mean, like, you know, Bitcoin to the US dollar, right? The US dollar is the denominator. So you would think that is certainly very good for Bitcoin. The numerator. So everyone having a decent day besides the price action? Dude, I mean, what are you worried about? Everything is beautiful, man. Bitcoin's 18,800 in seconds. You know, it's just like, it's so bouncy. Like, you know the trend we're in. You know the trend we're in, and it's very real, okay? But it's just at a certain point when you just go straight up like this, it just gets riskier and riskier and riskier to take longs because there's no strategy involved with you buying, right? Scuba Steve, man, oh my god! Let's go, dude.
Scuba Steve tipped $100. A little early Thanksgiving to you. It's all about giving, right? You gave so much to me. Thanks, Mitch, in the community. P.S. Can I get a spin?
You want to add to the debt? Sure, man. Sure. Here you go. Thanks for the 100, dude. Wow. Boom. No chug. Get wrecked, dude. In a positive way. Thanks, man. I appreciate it a lot. Seriously. Y'all amazing.
Bruh.
It's the best community out there. And the community continues to grow. You know, I mean, we hit 37,000 subs yesterday, and now we're at we're over 37,200 now. So I mean, just massive amounts of growth on the channel the past couple weeks. So thanks for that, and thanks for all the people tuned in. Talking 1,769 people. Thanks for the 367 likes. Hey, we got 6 streams in a row now. I think this is the longest active streak of streams with 1,000 likes. 6 in a row now. So we could, if we wanted, go to 7 and continue maybe the longest active streak in the existence of my channel. Y'all could make it happen. It's up to y'all. That's the stat that's out there. So we could go streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. So what was it? ONG. Well, thanks for the $135 super chat. I mean, we don't need to. I'm gonna look at it because of how incredible it looked. It looked so freaking incredible. Oh my god! And it won even more. It's up 120%. Are you seeing this? Someone requested this, and I'm like, fine, I'll look at it. And this is what we came up with. A falling wedge, breakout, right? It was just barely back testing a spring, 11.2 cents as support, looked really good. It was like, I don't care what asset it is. This on the chart, if this was Amazon, if this was Google, if this was gold, I'd say the same things, right? Because indiscriminate, hide the ticker up there. It's just a chart. Well, this looked ready to at least hit the 50% in the 618, right? But nah, it's gonna go and hit almost the 1272 fib extension, 34.7 cents. Holy crap. Sweet mother of God. If you don't remember, this was when someone requested it, this is what we came up with, the idea. Okay. Beautiful. Here are your targets, the 50% retrace, the 618. That's how you'd size it up on a traditional market, man. Okay, I can't attest to the insane price action of these altcoins when they exceed traditional targets. So you can't get mad at me for being like, oh, you were wrong because they exceeded your targets. It's like, dude, I'm trying to teach people traditional technical analysis that people can do this for a living. They can do it as a hobby. They can do it however they want. So we're like clearing a thicket, man. We're in a different world. We're in an untraditional market. So yeah, that was it, man. 12 cents. And I have not even looked at it until, I mean, I looked at it earlier, of course, but coming back to it, Jesus. 123% up. Let's go, dude. For TA, technical analysis being effing respected hard. Look at that volume that came in. Which one of you was it, probably? This is such a low market S coin. It's probably one of y'all in here. Who was it, dude? Show yourself. All right, yeah, it was all of us, right? Because it wasn't just our community. Many people around the world that are trading this market see the same things that I'm seeing, that I'm showing y'all, that y'all see.
Crypto Kang, thank you for your TA wisdom. I'm gonna join your Patreon next month for sure. Hit the like, the bell, and that sub.
Thank you, Brian Bjornson, for the $7.99 super chat. Thank you for consideration yet. Best time to join patreon.com/MitchRayTA is the first of the month. Not now, so hold off, wait for the first, just so you get 30 days of value, because the billing cycle's on the first. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just the way Patreon is. So thank you, dude. What is this? Oh god, I don't know about this one, dude. Well, let me review it real quick, and then we'll play it on stream. Dude, I can't play that one on stream. There's no way. The deep fake. Okay, so I guess I'll add an alert if it's hitting the 1272, and it's just gonna keep going. Fine. Low. Hey, hype in the chat for low market cap S coins I've never heard of in my life. Next target is 1272, 35.39 cents. It was about a touch. I mean, that's it. After that, oh god, it looks so the high. Like that's your major resistance. You're breaking out technically. I mean, you're talking about next. You got Fibonacci extensions, but if you're talking about like the next area where traders settled up on a high point, the major one, 49.67 cents. Dude, I don't know, man. This is easily is where a major reversal of downside could occur. So don't get cocky. It's attempting to break out of its major range, but no confirmation yet. We got 15 minutes till a daily close confirmation, but that still isn't enough. What if Bitcoin keeps selling off? This thing's going to reverse and come back into this major range. Okay, dude, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, if it breaks this, holds it long enough, eventually it could see almost 50 cents. The next major swing high. DeFi. Thanks, man. Okay, so really, really sad day for altcoins. My God, look at OMG. OMG, man. Oh my gosh.
Hey Mitch, thanks for the constant content. Would you mind taking a look at Barclays? Thanks again.
Jason Fomoa, thanks for the 10 super chat. Yeah, we'll look at Barclays. Okay, cheers. But yeah, just looking at OMG real quick, that my God, it was almost there, man. 536, the beginning of the golden zone. We knew what could happen at these levels. You could either have a violent reversal to downside, right? Or you break out and violently run to the upside. It was doing that and then got thwarted by Bitcoin. You ran out of time. Bitcoin volatility, especially Bitcoin volatility with selling. It's the kryptonite of all these altcoins. So you just run out of time. But it's not dead yet. It's no harm, no foul. It's major bearish engulfing candle. I mean, the higher Bitcoin goes, the more bids it catches, the less severe this engulfing candle is. Trying to hold above the major part of the range, right, top of the range. So if you can eventually keep chopping above it long enough, you'll find your way back up to these levels. Probably 586 in time, the next major high. So it could have been a contender. It was contending. It was doing incredible. And then Bitcoin said, nah, not it. It's still up 3% on the day. So nice. Not too bad. What happened on another altcoin? I'll also get Barclays real quick. But my God, KNC, man, it's like, what? Of course. What did it do when it broke a resistance and stayed above the resistance? It went to the next resistance. Oh my god, major downtrend on Bark. Not sure if we've broken this. Should be back about that major ice line. Maybe that's great news. Great news about that. But as you can see, right, you just constantly making lower highs, lower lows, right? Just lower highs and yeah, same lows and then lower lows. What did we eventually do here? I have to go to the weekly. From your wow, that's crazy. Global financial crisis. You got as low 88% retrace, right? The deep value, potential value areas. There's definitely potential reversal areas. Down here, you know, you made a higher low, now you're rallying. Maybe we see another low. Maybe we get one more sell-off, make a higher low, then it could be a freaking really nice potential 3 rising valleys or something. But one thing that happened, that was the snapping, right? That was 3 Mondays ago. Pfizer came out with the 90% efficacy vaccine for COVID, and everything value popped, and nothing's and stupid amounts of volume came in on that. So and it's still, that's what caused that move up. For it wasn't just Barclays, it was many other major banks. Okay, so probably there is some sort of supply line. I think there are a couple supply lines. Or you could probably pull one from here to here too. But if you could ever back test 123 as support, right? We've sprung. That is certain. Barclays has sprung. So now what we're looking for is the price action to pull back to back test the spring, right? Regarded as support, as it was support before. Support before. So come and back test it. Incredible area to enter Barclays for a long, where if it does hold the support, you get a third valley, you get the spring back test, and then this could happen. Okay, very well. So you want to have an alert set up at like 124, 123.50, 123.60. Okay, have that alert set up. If we get it, and then you want to keep monitoring this asset for many days, if not weeks, to see the price action correlation to that trend line. If you want a low risk high reward opportunity area entry. Okay, let's get the spring back test, and then we could be kings. 18,811 on Bitcoin. We got less than 10 minutes till your daily candle close.
Bruh.
There's your Barclays. I did want to look at KNC real quick, just to show you what happens, Larry. Oh, it's ridiculous. Patreon pinged, right? We broke above 106. What was the chart? What did the chart look like? Oh, it's too easy, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like this. This is the stuff you can get in the Patreon, right? You get pinged, you're alerted, you're notified on your phone. You can be out at the bar, and you'll if I ping you and your notifications are on in Patreon, you'll get, whoa, man, there's an alert on something that Mitch just posted. So like what I did on KNC breaking out at here, and Tomas, who was the one that told me he loves KNC. I don't know why on Patreon. If it stays above 106 long enough, the target is 132. You had just broken 106. You were 2 pennies away from the breakout when I pinged everyone, all right? And then, look what happened. You got even another back test of that spring at 106, and where'd you go? 132. It's almost like magic, and what did you do at 132? You reversed, because people took profit, dude, because that's what traders do. No idea what's going to happen now. You just dump with Bitcoin. So no idea. Super chat should show up immediately. Like, there should be no delay. So, I don't know. Bueller. Okay. So we do want to look at the NASDAQ composite. I know I want to shift gears a little bit from crypto. Oh, there's so much going on. I mean, really, what do you want, man? Look, here, want to keep going crypto? Fine. Look, NEO. What happened on NEO? Well, NEO hit the third target of the trade setup and is just continuously unable to break it for now. And I'm betting if Bitcoin keeps going, reverses the upside, then these altcoins they'll continue to keep going, right? I mean, but like, what can you be panicking about, right? If like you're doing it the right way and you're buying these assets at the right area when there's actually an edge on the market, right? There's actually, the market is implying a potential reversal at low risk areas, 1272s, steel walls of support looking left from history. I mean, what can you be worried about? Look, 3 targets, the third target of the trade setup. This was November 4th, man, right? And it's unable to break because it's a resistance area, right? It's a golden retrace from the high to low of the butterfly. I mean, who cares if you're selling off and you're down 4% today? It went down to like 8%. You know, it went and back tested 1868 as support. Yeah, this area right here became support. So you think if it holds long enough, then eventually it would run back up to $20.89. And then if it ever broke that, then $22. After $22, I mean, my God, it's just stepping stones after that. All right. So you know, people coming in that are newer, like, should I buy now? What should I do? So for me, if I don't have an edge on the market, I don't know. Right? If I don't, even if I have an edge on the market, I don't know what's going to happen because I'm just gaining a small edge. An edge means that you have a probability higher than 50% of an asset reversing at an area. Okay, so there's no edge here, right? This is a potential reversal area without really much indication. The variables kind of bearish divergence, definitely, yeah, like a high to the higher high, low, you know, bearish divergence on the RSI on the 4 hour. So it's somewhat reversing with Bitcoin. While Bitcoin's showing triple RSI bearish divergence on the 4 hour.
Hey Mitch, Uber has broken out from an ascending triangle and almost hit the target. Can you check out what will happen next after it reaches the target? What are the perspectives on Uber? TA checks.
Hey, you know, thanks for the super chat. Uber. Yeah, all-time highs today. Undeniable all-time highs. Gap up on earnings. Could be a breakaway gap where the price action is. I think it's pretty easy to target for this if it's going to keep going. Looking at 1272 at 55.96. You're talking about ascending this? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, definitely kind of a. I don't know. It's just kind of like a range. I don't see the. I mean, really, what was it exactly? It was there was this supply line that was broken right here. Beautiful supply line broken. Once you break the supply line on a breakaway, guys, see that sometimes happens, man. You're just testing, failing, and then earnings. So earnings, that's why it could very well be a breakaway gap because of how it's correlating to that. So again, next target's 55.96. Not a strategic entry anywhere. This is kind of crazy, right? This is just one of those that had a really nice run. I mean, if you want to talk about since earnings, which was the beginning of the month, Uber's appreciated in value 44% in 25 days. So certainly not something that a swing trader would be touching right now. That's kind of nuts. You know what really could be interesting is when or if Uber ever tests $47 again. That was your previous all-time high back from June of 2019. You want to see how can Uber sell off and back test what was once resistance as support, and if you start catching bids there, that could be very good, and that is where we could continue to the upside. You want to back test old all-time highs as support, and at the same time you'd be filling a gap that's very obvious that it's just your normal everyday gap, there's a really strong chance that those always fill. This one's the one that might be a breakaway gap because of the catalyst of good earnings with high volume. This one's not. So this gap fill, along with the back test, could be a potential re-entry for that continuation of this breakaway gap. So 47.10, let's see how the price action responds if we ever get back down there. If you don't ever get back down there, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's no strategic entry, right? So
Hey bro, can we look at Dropbox? Is that a falling wedge? You're a TA wizard.
oh, we already, yeah, we'll look, but oh my god, ONG chat, it's sending it, dude. Ontology Gas Connect, look at this, man. You're exceeding the 1272 fib extension now. All right, straight line up 163% right now. This is ridiculous. So this is the ONG live stream, right? I should just rename it to ONG Live, not Bitcoin Live. So 18,740. Yep, we got less than a minute. Another alert if more insanity is going to continue on ONG. Just want to come back and see it. Yep, the 1272 achieved, but we know we're talking like 49.50 cents if it actually is going to run to the next real swing high. Dude, this is going. Not much you can really do. Right? Fib extensions. I mean, like, you break the 144, you think that it could go to the golden mean ratio, which is 42.32 cents. 42.32 cents golden mean ratio, the high to low here. Very good. I mean, let's just stay here for another 25 seconds, see how it closes. Because the daily's closing. All right, it might be time to reverse. Close in reverse. It cares not for what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's down 2.37%. ONG is just exceeding the 1414 fib extension, 183% up on the day. And a new day has begun. One 4 hit. So good news, bad news situation. Fortunately, on the daily, Bitcoin did not bearishly engulf, but it did kind of tweezer top in a way. Yep. So good luck, ONG. I guess I'll add one more alert at the 1618. If it's gonna keep going. Okay, which it's starting to keep going. Wow, that's ridiculous. It's all right, man. It's like the 4 hour closed at it, and now you're like, the upsloping resistance or whatever, the curve line. So yeah, it's gonna fluctuate. It could get back in it. It could fall out. Whatever. Where we're probably going if it does for real break that. You're gonna see probably $18,000, $18,100, and if you don't hold that, then you're gonna see $17,730 again. You break that, 17,178. You don't hold that, 15,782. Pretty simple on the ifs. If we break something. The daily. Just to assess what just happened. Right, tweezer topish action. Right, the wicks are almost identical. It's tweezer top. The body's not so much, but the wicks kind of telling there. So continuing to sell off immediately on the new day, not by much. It's just happening. I'm just telling you what's going on. And yeah, again, the good news was there was no bearish engulfing candle or anything too bad. But man, you just gotta keep your eye on these two wicks that are so perfect like that. It's not bullish. I mean, maybe it's Japanese candlesticks patterns in a mega uptrend like this just get invalidated. I hope so, man, right? Yep, 18,662. So, I mean, like, just so you can see it, so you know I'm not crazy, and if you're not learned, you could maybe become learned. I mean, yeah, look, textbook example, just on Google. Tweezer top, that's exactly what just happened on the daily. Exactly. Just with the bearish hanging man, that just nothing happened. It just went up a couple days later. So, we'll see. I mean, we need more examples. We can certainly give them. Don't want to like confuse people. Like the body, you know, like right here. The body doesn't have to be perfect, identical. Okay, it's just the wicks though. If they're identical like that, that's how you can kind of know. And that first example kind of showed you that the bodies don't have to be identical. Okay. Yeah, here's another great example. That's perfect. This is actually a little off. I don't know. I mean, they should be. I guess the wicks where they line up are perfectly on the top. So get that. Equal height is, and that's almost identical. So anyway, maybe it's time for now to pull back, dude. So Bullion, thanks for the 99-cent super chat. Appreciate it, man.
Can we have a look at dollar work? Crazy news coming out.
Yep, got acquired by CRM.
June high, measured move to $60. Happy Thanksgiving and thank you.
Wow, dude. Sure. Here's my work. Let me update this. Extend it out. It broke out. It broke out, and once it breaks this high, the IPO high, 4208, then there's nothing left. Sky's the limit. Look at that, a double bottom at a PCC, kind of a Gartley. That's all you do is extend it out right there, 786. Well, that's certainly where it reversed, right? One low, second low. I think patrons were talking about it. Really nice. So yeah, if it breaks $42 and actually goes, this is the way you target. I mean, if it really breaks $42, your target's $49.39. That's your 1272 fib extension. This is massive. This is a massive candle. But it's a big if. Will we break? Will we break? Yep, acquired by, well, news broke that CRM, just Salesforce, will be acquiring Work Slack Technologies. And guess what? Poor CRM got wrecked. No one cared, man. And CRM's kind of in jeopardy of dropping below a demand line. Here's your CRM. This is kind of the way I've had it. It bounced really well, hitting that heart line. A couple times it failed. Yeah, just boom, right? Down 5.37%. So hopefully you can hold on to the demand line that goes back to the COVID crash lows, but good luck. Bearish engulfing candle is pretty nasty. I mean, there's no real support, dude, like on CRM until like 195. So I don't know. I guess we could now plot right here, 234. You could just be developing like a range, you see, like between 234 and 270. Look, multiple highs, multiple lows. So that could be in store. That'd be your only chance. If you fall below 234 this time, you're gonna go probably to fill the gap down at 216 and then 208. So, yep, there's your slack, man. Killed it. You got a target, which is 49 bucks if it breaks the all-time highs of that wick from June of 2019. Okay, so let's look, continue on this little biopsy of the altcoins, I guess. Go to Litecoin and look at today. Like, what are you worried about? What is even the problem? The only people scared are FOMOers. I mean, you up thrusted through a resistance, and when Bitcoin dumped, you fell back below it. Bearish engulfing candle, but you're holding on to the other support, which is right here. Those 80 bucks, really. I mean, you're just kind of churning. Now, this is what stuff that can happen. Like after big marks up, like this, markups like this. And we're talking from the entry of the trade setup to its highest point, it was up 123% in 62 days, man. That's serious. So who cares if it sells off some, you know, and consolidates, creates a pattern, and then goes again because Bitcoin goes again, or it doesn't because Bitcoin's done. If Bitcoin dumps, right? I mean, then Litecoin's going to dump. If you fall below 80 bucks, unfortunately, the target is like $64. If you break 80, 79, $80, you're going probably down to 64 again. So the affiliate dream, thanks for the $5 super chat. Look at Wi-Fi. Still okay till you're below 21,000, which you're very close to now. Ooh.
Can we check on V? Dumping hard. Love your TA. Happy Thanksgiving, Mitch.
Thank you, Jose Soda.
Hey Mitch, I had to step away yesterday. Did you ever check out HPP?
Is that a joint?
Some Pacific Properties. PCZ at $19. Where can I dock my spaceship? Gangs.
Oh, maybe I did. I can't remember, dude. I look at far too many charts, you know. So thank you, dude, for the 420. We'll look at it next. So yeah, here's good old Wi-Fi back testing what was once support, ask support again. If you break that, not good, man. I mean, if you break that, you'll probably come down to 15K again, which would just be low to high. Common retrace. So yeah, I don't think you want to have anything to do with Wi-Fi below 21K. That's just me. I mean, I think it could go down and test like 15K near that area before making a higher low, running again, and then it could make higher highs after that. But that's always been kind of the cutoff. What did it do? All it did was exactly what was being implied by market participants, right? We know how to identify what is being implied, and it was reversal at an 88% retrace, 1414 fib extension, bullish Mauer Bazoo, engulfing candle, record volume levels on that candle or the candle after it. You ran up to hit the golden retrace from the high point to low point. That was the top of the golden zone. I mean, this has been here, man. 618 was tested. Guess what? Tweezer topped-ish. And all week you've just been selling off. But not really bad selling. So you're fine until you really, on the daily, get a candle close below 20,933. That's it, dude. Okay, YFI. We could just be consolidating here. Hold on, dude. Super annoying song. Yeah, so a harmonic, man. A harmonic that's already played out. It's over now. Yep. It's over now. Nothing really to look at anymore, right? It's done. It's completely done. I mean, one more target would be $31. But, yeah, he's talking about X, A, B, C, D. Thing is, though, I mean, it's like too deep to be really any traditional conventional harmonic, right? 70% retrace is too deep, far too deep. I don't know. The thing is, if it was a shark, it'd be the 886. This is kind of nothing. This is not a harmonic, but I do like the XABCD, and it reversed at a 78% retrace from the low to the high. So really nice run.
Day 4 is today Blackout Wednesday. We need Logan to make it happen.
Bruh.
Doubtful, EB, but thanks for the threes. I don't even know if he's in here right now. So, if so, get wrecked, Logan. So, despite it being not a real harmonic of any sort, it did play out brilliantly at a 70% retrace. That is just testament to how real, when you can, like, I don't know, that's what Fibonacci's for, to perceive value. A 78% sale on this asset at that level, October 30th. So yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing that you would care about here is a backtest of spring. You would like to come and backtest $23, $24, hold it for long enough, and then that could be an entry, a re-entry. If that's a critical ice line. Oops, sorry, wrong tool. Right, you'd like to see a backtest of the area, and then you would go higher, right? Because that was, you just blew right through it. So we need confirmation that the high from May 2013, the low from February 2016 is support again. We don't know. Market participants have no idea. Same time, gap, that's probably an unfilled gap right there. If we, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the gap filled, but that would be the strategic way to size up HPP if you wanted to get in on a recovery, a back test.
Did you take a look at EOS yet?
No, I didn't. Dude. Thank you, Pokemon. No, we don't even monitor that much. It had a nice run. It's kind of respecting TA pretty well. You know, it had that breakout, the fake out, and then dumped, and just went sideways right here for months, and then finally found some bids, caught some bids. Also, Anon, man, no one's bought the Gartley shirt in a long time. Thank you for supporting the stream. That is the legendary Bitcoin Gartley t-shirt, where we were able to find a bullish Gartley in early 2019 that ushered in the entire reversal to where we went to almost $14,000, the golden retrace from all-time highs to that 3150 low, which is right pretty much part of the harmonic. So thank you, dude, supporting the stream. Legend. So yeah, that you hit a congestion area 370 or 368. That's just a trend line I've had plotted there, and now you're holding support, I guess, a low from July 2019. You're above that. You stay above that long enough that you can break 368, 423, 497. There's really, I don't know, man, 497, not enough. It would probably be 550 or so. It's $5 psychological resistance, but if you're talking about candle closes, 530 would be, if you ever broke 423, that's probably where you'd be headed to, based on like the history. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, right? You'd imply if you ever broke 423, you could very well fast go to 531 in time. So I don't know, dude. Good luck to EOS. There were just so many other assets to trade on this market that it's like, whatever. Yeah, nice high volume on the moves up, but again, it's EOS. It's massive underperformer. Underperforms almost everything. These contacts, I gotta go to the eye doctor, man, and get new ones. This is terrible. Yeah, we looked at Ethereum. We're gonna look back since one of your big ones. What are you worried about? Everything's beautiful, right? The 500, 515 would be a support possibly. You just sold off. It's not a big deal. If Bitcoin catches bids or stays stable, then this is gonna be fine. It's probably, dude, it's not gonna be green days every single day. It wasn't even a bearish engulfing candle.
For your TA. Can you please review XLM for me?
SACBA. Yeah, sure. Thanks for the 5 super chat. LASIK changed your life. Yeah, and I probably should just do it. Probably should just get out of the way, man. Yeah. Well, I kind of got my sleep schedule kind of a little bit back to normal. Still kind of messed up. But yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. I knew what to tell you when we were breaking critical resistance points that got us to this level, but you know, you're just pulling back because of Bitcoin. What's up, Jay New? Thanks for all the education, Mitch. Cheers. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, purchasing that canvas print. It's beautiful. If you like technical analysis, you have a home office or something, and you trade and stuff, it's a wonderful little cheat sheet, but it looks so good. It's such good artwork. So check it out, and you know, in the description below is the link to all my merchandise. Sean Casey, what? An S-coin pumped and then dumped? Because Bitcoin dumped? I can't believe it, dude. I don't know, another way to look at this, you could, someone did this, I saw. You extend it out and just hit the top of the channel. right? Well, like looking left, you got nothing. There's nothing looking left until like $800 on the weekly, really. So yeah, maybe if you extend out the channel we were using, it just becomes the heart line.
China to
and
me,
that's
China.
maybe it.
China.
Supply line.
Are you ready for the second run this week or next? 12.950111617 rad.
Johnny, I'm ready for it anytime, man. I mean, anytime. I acquired my position much lower, much lower over years. So I don't care about any of this. I'm just, all these moves up and down, great, dude. Cool. Is there a trade set up? No. Okay, well, that long-term position is just sitting there. It's going to keep appreciating, depreciating, appreciating, depreciating, up and down every day. So it is not, you know, I'm not concerned if or when Bitcoin runs up again. You know, like if it's this week or next week, it doesn't matter to me. I've got like a 5+ year outlook on that position, right? XLM real quick. Don't really like that channel. XLM, nothing you can do.
USD, thanks, Mitch.
Thanks, Sautry, for the 10 euro super chat. Sure. Well, dude, that means it's over. Like, this trade setup, this was a literal official trade setup for patrons that was posted like September 23rd, same day as the Litecoin trade setup. It was perfect. It was, everything was ready. I don't know. I think this one, I posted one, but then posted the official one October 15th when it was making that third higher low. So, whatever, man. This had been identified since late September, and that was it. That was the time to be a patron. My God, man, the setups, all of them. And it's just blowing past targets like crazy. It's just doing what crypto does. It's why people are in this market, because the traditional technical analysis works out, and then it goes triple, quadruple, quintuple the targets for the traditional trade. So it's in no man's land until 27.855 cents. Pullback, why? Bitcoin hit 23.13 cents. Why is it no man's land? I'll show you. Because if you look on the weekly and take out all the noise, pretty much straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Right here was the only spot where it didn't go straight down, straight up. But it's where traders settled up, right? On the weekly, November of 2018. That's it. So it would take a lot of selling to get it below 17 cents and 14.199 cents. There's nothing to look at. The trade setup was great. Wonderful if you're a trader. You know, now what do you want me to do? Like, literally, like people are just probably like, should I buy now? And it's like, dude, you're asking an actual trader that uses real traditional technical analysis in non-FOMO insane bullish markets to take trades. So you're asking me, should you buy now? Not you, but like there are literally people unironically asking that every day. We get new people that are ushered in because of price action, not because they care about buying at low risk, high reward opportunities. This is what a couple months can do. A couple months can bring in a bunch of new people that unfortunately don't know how to read charts and are just being like, hey, should I buy now at 2618 fib extension from the structure? I got nothing. This is like, hey man, counting my attendees, relaxing, about to go have Thanksgiving with the family tomorrow. You know, the Iron Bowl's on Saturday. That's where my mind's going to be. And if you're talking about crypto and taking entries on trades, because you had all that time, you had so much time. You had literally like 2.5 months to take entries on trade setups that actually made sense, where there was value and low risk, high reward opportunity, where you could strategize. Now, this is best case scenario for all of us that were putting in the effort and time back then. Now it's like, whatever happens, happens. Great. I can't wait to see what my hold account looks like if this keeps going. Yes. So no data now. Like, I have nothing to work with here. I'm not going to be shorting in an extremely bullish FOMO trend because it could just keep going up. But at the same time, okay, profits taken, I relax, enjoy myself, wait for more data to where I can eventually take another trade like this again, because these opportunities will present themselves again in time. They always do, but it might take a while. So yeah, we got a freshman class of market participants certainly ushered in by this pump. Yes. Hey, Boogeyman. Thank you, dude, for the or support the stream with the merchandise purchase. It's beautiful, chat. It's beautiful. Thank you, dude. Remember, when opportunity presents itself, it is far too late to prepare. So opportunity presented itself, and when it presented itself, you want to already know how to read charts, how to perceive value. Because if you don't, then it's gonna be too late, and you're gonna miss out on like life-changing opportunity. It's literally life-changing opportunity. What Big One's done, I don't know if you participated in the life-changing event that occurred in the past how many days? October 8th, Square to the highest high now. 47 days. Have you participated in the life-changing gains in 47 days on Bitcoin where it appreciated in value 83%? If you didn't, well, you didn't prepare right? And remember, this is what I say too. You right now, if you didn't participate and you're watching this stream, you're going through the pain of disappointment when you could have gone through the pain of discipline by staying in tune with these markets and learning how to read charts, because crypto is certainly all about the technicals, man. All about the technicals. It has no fundamental backing. So yeah, of course, the technicals. Let's look at total. How did what kind of beating did it take? Probably not too bad. Yeah, it couldn't break 570. Couldn't break 570, man. But in between 518 and 570, which is just kind of that zone of support resistance. So you could always back test that. Oh man, that means Bitcoin will be lower. Yes, I believe in Bitcoin long term. So saying 5-year outlook on Bitcoin minimum. That's what, if someone has any kind of hold account, I don't care if what way you acquire the account, you got to have a 5-year plus outlook on Bitcoin at all times, because the volatility in between that 5-year period is going to kill you. Like you'll panic sell to the composite operator at some point. There's going to be a big move down at some point on Bitcoin. No idea whether it's going to be before or after all-time highs. And you can't worry about it if you're talking about holding. But I mean, like selling now. Like say you acquired for 2.5 years. You have no idea how many effing people have been acquiring Bitcoin for 2.5 years. Let me show you. For 2.5 years inside this consolidation structure, okay, this symmetrical triangle. Institutions, hedge funds, Joe Schmo, George Soros, you name it. They all spent time acquiring their position inside this structure. Do you think that they're gonna be really willing to part ways with their shares at 20K? When for years they're only up a little bit, like, I mean, compared to what could happen if it broke the resistance. Dinde, thank you, man. Cheers. Thanks for supporting the channel. Boom, he got both. Let's go, dude. Thank you, Dinde. Please send help to Namek. I hear Freeze's doing stuff. Thank you. So, right, that it's just, I get it, man. Like maybe people that bought at like $10, $5, per Bitcoin, they'd probably be a lot more willing to sell at 20K, but not the lump sum of people who have been acquiring for 2.5 years their position. Sorry, dude. They've been acquiring their position on hopes of a breakout of the upside that's occurred. And you know in 5 days what's going to happen, right, on the monthly. In 5 days, Bitcoin will be closing at its highest level of all time. Traders will be settling up on the monthly at their highest levels ever, by far. Before this record is about to be broken, the highest level where traders settled up ever, if you can even believe it, $13,868. That was the highest level ever where traders settled up. Now you're about to be settling up thousands upon thousands of dollars higher. And I mean, mass adoption, the halvening, unlimited money printing, and we're not talking about unlimited money printing to a certain degree. We're talking about it to a level that we've never seen before. Unprecedented. It doesn't matter about the presidential election in this case for Bitcoin. The DXY is going to fall off a cliff. People are going to be looking for yields. And Bitcoin has certainly shown to be that very thing, where it is now, I mean, this year by far outperforming the S&P 500 and gold. Easy. It's not even close. It's a freaking joke now. So, I don't know, I went off on a rant. Someone asked me something about something, and it's like, boom. Sorry. Oh, yeah, something about ready for the second run this week or next. I'm not worried about next week or this week. Do I care? Monthly, each candle represents 30 to 31 days here on this chart, dude. 64,000 is the log scale target of the symmetrical triangle. $64,000. Okay, I placed my bet for years. So did many of you that watch this stream. Many people who have no idea that I exist or not, right? So many people around the world have acquired the position over a long period of time, and this just doesn't cut it for a yield yet on that acquisition of
double top on the
position.
1 hour. We are testing sloping resistance. I sold VeChain at 0.0179 expecting a dump on Bitcoin, or are we moving up?
I mean, Bitcoin, is moving up, I guess, on the new day, but just as easily it could pull back and sell off again. Again, without an edge, I don't know. And even with an edge, I don't know. But I can at least tell you what the market's trying to imply. Okay, you had a bullish engulfing candle yesterday. You might have had a tweezer top today. But before, Bitcoin's so stupidly bullish that it just engulfs yesterday's candle. We're on a parabolic run, man. All bets are off. Traditional technical analysis at this current time, you can't really do anything. There's no value. It's just keeping on going up, and every time it pivots and goes higher, it's not touching the previous demand line, which is the kind of the epitome or the definition of what legging up is, or going parabolic. So I wouldn't be shorting. That's me, though. I'd be looking for strategic entries to go long again, but to short in a trend that is this insane, I mean, it's pretty arrogant. You're saying, I'm calling the top here. I know it's the top. Well, before, if you break, this is what can happen. Someone's shorting at these levels, and it pumps up, and it breaks all-time highs. You understand the capitulation that could happen? And so, when price discovery, we don't have price discovery yet. If you break 19,894, it could just be like within a week or less, within a few days. You can just go straight up, or not 64K, but I'm sorry. I'm thinking about linear scale, and I'm thinking about the 1272. Let me show you what I'm doing. 64K in a month, a quarter. Bitcoin could see 64K in a quarter in 3 months, probably, if we get to all-time highs, which we haven't yet. And that's really what you want. If you break all-time highs, this is what can happen. Sorry, this is what I've done for. You break that capitulation, it goes up to 24K, 26K, like nothing. Like it's a joke. I mean, it's already imported, tons of supply issues.
For more VeChain, since I sold. I am waiting to see what happens with BTC to buy VeChain again.
Varese, thanks for the...
Is that a joint?
Yeah, I can do it. Well, it ran up to the next resistance and pulled back like everything else, right? Dude, it hit the 618, dude. I just don't these things are brought up on stream, and you could have probably been argued a wedge or something. I don't like creating patterns when, I like the impulse up, and when that big impulse down happens, that's when I like to start, and whatever the swing low becomes real and you pivot and you run up again, that's when I like starting to draw the bottom part of the trend line. It didn't really matter. It was just, you knew the supply line. You knew where we were. We were at a congestion area. That Moonboy showed back up literally the day that it pivoted and found its bottom. That's what's so freaky about VeChain. I mean, that Moonboy had not been here in 5 months or something. And he shows up this day. I think it was literally the day of November 3rd or 4th. The day after the election or something. And we never saw those prices again. So it's probably coincidence. But if you're talking about traditional technical analysis, a breakout of a structure, and you hold support from history, major support, and you're gonna recover high to low, 50%, 618. They've both been hit. So traditional technical analysis is it, dude.
On the monthly.
Sure. MicroStrategies. Thanks, dude. So if you were gonna talk about a third target, I mean, you got.
Sakes. Not great or terrible.
Could you take a look at GRM on the daily? Thanks.
Sure, comrade. Thank you. If you're talking about third target on this, I mean, this is what it did. It ran up and tested the top, like 1.88 cents briefly. That was like a wick high back from August of 2018. This trend line's been here forever. I mean, you got to think if it's going to run, like if it breaks 1.9 cents, which could be a third target, and you break the local highs, this is where you could run up here. You could swing for the fences on VeChain and just say, hey, you know what? If the altcoin frenzy is going to continue, if Bitcoin's parabolic run is going to continue, then you're not settling for anything lower than 2.6 cents. Because it's like, if you break, you have to understand what happens when you break this area. You up thrusted 2 times. But if you actually really break above 1.99 cents, 2.6 cents is a very real possibility. But at the same time, hey, traditional technical analysis targets have been achieved, right? If this is a traditional market, targets have been hit, both, right? Yay, awesome. But if you're talking crypto, maybe the 1272 that's confluent with the only highs that exist above 1.992 cents, okay? That's it. Oh wow, wow, it looks amazing. It actually looks really good. I hate it because I've never heard of it. It's an S coin. It probably sucks, dude. But look, Harmony to the US dollar looks fantastic. God, technically, it's probably, I knew it. Like, it's like this pseudo hidden bullish divergence where it almost went negative. It's almost class A plus, whatever, hidden bullish divergence, where you make a low, you have positive momentum, and then you make a higher low and you show high levels of negative Momo. Right? Impending price action continuation to the upside. It looks to me like that's happening. You bullishly engulfed last week, losing a negative Momo. You're not overbought. You're 51 on the weekly. Here's your zone of resistance, probably where it's headed first. If it ever broke it, then you're going up to 1.3 cents. I love it, man. Look at the congestion area. You tested it, you tested it, you tested it, how many times are you gonna test it? And this going on the oscillator, 1 to the US dollar, it looks amazing. It's gonna go to 7/10 of 1 penny to 8.5 tenths of 1 penny. And the breakout point, if it does break that, then you could definitely see one hitting 1.3 cents. Yep, one actually looks spectacular, man. Reminds me of Comp. Another one, another S coin that y'all requested, right? Comp. And it started going. All right. Yep. This looks ready. This looks good. Wait a second. I just literally made it visible everywhere. Are you? Weekly. Daily. Why would this trend line not exist? You see it, the daily, right? Oh my God, 13? What the? Oh my God, that's no wonder I was having issues earlier. It did 13, not 3-day. I was looking at 3-day on Bitcoin.
Noise! Been here with you every day almost for 2 years. Been a patron and learned so much. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving. 25.000000 XRP.
Ox27 Doyle rules. Thank you so much, dude, for the 1605 crypto contribution, the XRP, if you can even believe it, man. Cheers. 2 years, dude. It's been a long journey. Really love that rounding action. Don't you see right? I plotted on the weekly, the ice line, and this is the price action we're looking for always, man. Always looking for a spring and then the back test of the spring. You look left, there was the spring. It was manufactured, created, first time ever, September 2019. So you sprung, you back tested the spring. Look at the price action we're getting. Eventually see you at 7.7 tenths to 8.5 tenths of 1 cent. If you ever break that, sky's the limit. You're probably going to 1.3 cents. That's one. Cool stuff, dude. Very cool. Bunch of crap to look at. Hold on. $18,880 Bitcoin is up at its highest level of the new day. $193,000 for the shorts just liquidated. The buyers coming in a little bit. No harm, no foul yet. Oh, micro strategies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got to freaking love it. Haven't looked at this in a while, but all you need to see is one of the largest. This looked like what was it, like gold, the gold miners, you know what I'm talking about? It's like NGD. I'm just trying to, my brain, the way it works, like I remember a chart, I remember something about gold miners, NGD, chat, you know what I'm talking about? No, but besides that one, this was like the largest broadening bottom I had seen in a long time. And you know, look what it did. It ran up, respected it, sold off, and then broke it, just made a higher low, and then just gone. Major breakout. $270. The previous all-time high on MicroStrategy was $226. You're gone, dude. Now, maybe. Let me go to the weekly here. 18,904, 06 on Bitcoin, climbing, man. Trying to make a comeback, right? That is why, you know, having a hold account is so important. You just don't know how insane this market can be. And will we anchor there for supply line? Pretty sure that so from your all-time high though, Jesus, MicroStrategies at one point hit a high of $3,331. That was March of 2000. This is a different world we live in now. So you could almost act like none of that exists, none of that matters. But the good news is the sky is the freaking limit, because you know, what do you think? Okay, that's the target right there. Unless it's already hit it. $337.92. That's probably where it's headed. Yep, that's probably where MicroStrategy is headed in time. All right. If I ever broke that, and you got those wick highs, I guess, above it. We could plot that too. Little zone resistance between 337, 368.
Can you look at Altcoins Civic? Might buy some.
Broke that 623 would be the next target, dude. So that only happens, I think, if Bitcoin keeps climbing at its rate as it's been doing. Let's look at demand line. Yep, look, you never touched it. You never got down there. Very good stuff, man. Okay. I'll bet we could probably plot on the top. Just 1 and 2 here. Yeah, it was like you had a nice channel, then you broke out, created that broadening bottom, and look where you are. You're about to be touching a demand line. So potential pullback or a back test of 225, that could be very real possibility. All depends on Bitcoin's performance, I'm pretty sure, at this point. Excuse me. Not much data here, man. Right? Not much data at all. tough to say. I mean, it seems pretty vanilla. Germ, GERM ETF for I don't know, treatment and testing, advancements, I guess, of medicine. Bullishly engulfed today. I guess you could look at it maybe like price contractions going on. If it broke out of this structure and was going to keep rallying, then you're thinking 33.84 would be the target. Nothing really else makes sense, I guess. I mean, you could Fibonacci, kind of, right? But yeah, 88% retrace is exactly where that high is, pretty much. So yeah, that would be the target if it was going to break out. Maybe you had an alert there. Very little data on this, so it's tough to really do much. Okay. Well, 8 more likes to 700? Really? It's really? Hey, right. 4 more. No, yeah, 4 more likes. And thanks for the 1,650 people tuned in. If you are enjoying this live stream at all, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a sub spike. Like spike. Becky, what's up? You know, again, I think we have the longest active streak now of live streams where I've gotten over 1,000 likes. We're on 6 in a row right now. So this stream, if we got 1,000 likes, would be number 7. That would be magic, man. That'd be record. You'd be history, right? Hey, it's James Bond. What's up, dude? Do you like your Altcoins shaken or stirred? Okay, is there another request? Any Altcoin like Civic is a, unfortunately, $10 minimum. So you tip 5 more, then I'll be able to do it. Okay. Okay, I think I caught up on the Altcoins. Yeah. Let's go back to Bitcoin. It does seen a little favorable price action since we last looked at it on the stream. My God. Whew. Is it not extremely close? This is as close as it gets, right, to getting broken. This insanely well-respected trend line, or trend line is a curved line, where it's just showing you the acceleration of demand on this asset, and it just it tested it. Look, that really yesterday, like 2 days ago, bounced off of it, big rally. We hit the highest size of the rally, and then sell off, and we ran again this morning and hit the highest level intra-candle. And now look at us. We had spent 8 hours, right? No, 12 hours of selling, and now you're trying your dangdest to get back above it somehow, man.
Civic the S-Coin. Saw it on Coinbase. Small market cap.
Yeah. Melted down with all the rest. Alright, you want to see Civic? Maybe there's more data somewhere else. Yeah, and not much to look at. I mean, Civic, dude. Hey, it's an S-Coin and it pumped. That's kind of the narrative for most of the market, dude. So there's nothing to really do here. Like, I'll look at it. Huge volume, big pump, went to 17.5 cents. It's now at 9 cents. Wow. Riveting. That's it. It's not broken out. I guess if you want to consider top of the maybe range or something. Who knows what it is right now? It's nothing. So cool stuff, dude. I'll take O and G all day over this one. Just kidding. Yeah, be sure to join the Discord. There's a link in the description, or sorry, links in the chat. I'm posting it. It's also pinned to the chat, so keep your eye on that. Let's go, man. Let's hold this frickin' parabolic line. Shock the world. Because if it does hold this trend line again now as I'm speaking to you, if it does that, man, that is unbelievable almost. So powerful. Like, Bitcoin's like the most powerful asset that exists on a chart right now. It has been anyway. Like, I get it, Tesla, blah, blah, blah. Tesla's just a stock, man. This is so much bigger than just a stock. If you don't know that by now, my God, man, you may never figure it out. So 18.9 for a second. You can get back above 19,000. If you can get back above this little high right here, you know, from November 21st to 18,950, and you can stay above it long enough, man, you're in good shape still. What do you want, dude? Like, mad stream? You freaking mad, dude? Oh, there's no data on the chart. What TA can I do? Look, man, I try to encourage people to learn what I teach for free or what I teach in the Patreon, and then they take the teachings I've applied, and then they request assets for me to look at, where they say, hey man, what you've taught me, I think there's a great area of entry at a certain price on a particular asset. That's what I want people to tip for. I don't want people tipping me money to look at crap like this. I just don't.
Check Armstrong's latest tweet. Treasury and Secretary Mnuchin planning to rush out regulation self-hosted wallets before the end of his term.
Thanks, Veer, for the 5 super chat. I don't know about that.
Look at X on monthly time scale. Thank you, Mitch.
Imagine calling me angry because I get insulted for looking at something that you can't even really do technical analysis on. Imagine calling me angry. It's ridiculous, dude. It's like absolutely unbelievable. What was it? People were at, what was the Ethereum E? 143 was the target. I don't think it's been there yet. Nope, not yet. Eventually, if you're patient. You said monthly though? Jeez. Monthly target. Well, I guess the monthly target's like 129. But the weekly target, daily target's 143. I'm only going to make that visible on the monthly. What does there look at? Record volume. It back tested a spring and it's going. 4 days, 21 hours till the close. That's it. Wish there was more to it. Look, man, there's just not much data, right? I mean, it's a high or low double bottom, maybe, you know? Like, that's why you look at Ethereum spot price. Plus, the weekly's better. Weekly's great, you know? I love that price action. I love the engulfing candle off that back test. And I love the fall through price action and the volume you're receiving on that fall through. Okay, pretty simple stuff. Yep, just back testing the 200-day moving average. It's following spot. Go figure. All right, been live for a while, almost 2 hours now. How did that even happen?
Bruh.
No idea. No idea. That's it, dude. We did it. Pretty good stream today, right? Not bad. 814 likes. Remember, we're less than 200 likes away from our 7th stream in a row with 1,000 likes. So let's try to get that over the goal line, man. Let's do it. Well, see, the thing is, dude, I'm here 7 days a week. A lot of y'all, you didn't care about crypto, Bitcoin trading, or anything until the price action, right? So you gotta know where does your allegiance lie? With price action and pumpage and Moonboy stuff, or does your allegiance lie with making rational decisions, reading charts, finding areas of value to take trades? You know, like it's definitely not one way. Like, a lot of y'all are on one side and some of y'all are on the other. So if you're on the non-Moonboy side that actually cares about trading, for the people that are criticizing me right now for saying that, if you care about trading, yeah, I'd like you to learn what I'm teaching you every day for free on stream. And then when you tip, you're trying to find stuff that I apply so we can find, like ONG, right? Someone tipped because they're like, hey man, the stuff you've taught, here's a tip. What do you see here on ONG? And I'm like, dang, dude, this is a major S coin, but it looks really good, actually. It looks exceptionally good. Low risk, high reward opportunity, falling wedge, divergence, add an ice line, and back testing the ice line as support. Right? This is, someone requested this. This was the right thing to request, not something like whatever we just looked at that doesn't have any data. This had plenty of data. It was a breakout of a falling wedge, and looking left from history, it was doing really bullish things. So yeah, I want you to learn how to read charts, and the longer you watch this stream, the more you're gonna learn about technical analysis. That's it, dude. It's crazy to e-learning. This is called e-learning. It's revolutionary. What I'm trying, like, it's not me. It's like a movement of diffusion from education systems. They won't even teach this stuff in colleges and schools. So, okay, I'm going to turn on a webcam and a microphone to try to teach people how to do it. Sue me. Or don't. I'm trying to help people. That's all I'm trying to do. And so when I'm stern with people, you have to know it comes with good intentions. Hey, we got a new patron. It was Chantel. Type in the chat for Chantel. Thank you, Chantel. You've already synced up the Patreon on the Discord, so you've done it right. Thank you so much.
Bruh.
If you're asking questions like what books to buy to learn TA, join the Discord. There's an entire free Discord, free educational resources tab. Let's go, Eddie Bennett, man!
Bruh.
Boom.
Eddie
Boom.
Buddy tipped $100.
Thanks so much for the C note, Eddie, man. You and Scuba Steve. Wow, Scuba Steve still got you by 3.6 Roken, though, on the Session Top Jesus. Thank you, dude. Wow. Goodness gracious. Remember, if you're wanting to join the Patreon, you want to join on the first of the month, because that is the billing cycle, right? If you join now, you'll get billed in like 6 days on the first. So you join on the first. You wait, unless you're going to join annually, which people have been doing, and then it doesn't matter when you join. But it's just for the people who are joining month to month. You want to join always on the first. Best day to join. You thought 20K in December? It's, as far as I know, it's still November, and anything's possible. Nice. Scuba Steve just got beat out.
Is that a joint?
Let's wait for the update. And there it is. Eddie Bennett, you just went up to Scuba Steve for Session Top Jesus. Get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked, Scuba Steve. Brian, thank you, man, for the consideration. Really appreciate it. Okay, so, man, it's just, there's no edge on Bitcoin right now. Besides the edge that showed triple RSI bearish divergence that hasn't really played out all the way yet. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It could be almost a freaking Thanksgiving miracle if this parabolic trend line holds here. You're just like, you're starting to break it again, but how many times have you like almost broken it, you know, and it just rallies again? So you're just getting so effing high, man. You think eventually it would break? It's not going down without a fight right now, Bitcoin, on this crazy uptrend it's been in. So nuts. Wow, is the music it has to be loud, dude. I don't know what some coin is, so it's $10 minimum for random S coins I've never heard of in my life. They probably were created minutes ago. Thank you, dude. And if there's no data on it, you can't be mad at me for requesting a major S coin where I can't even apply traditional technical analysis to it. I mean, that's the point. You don't see the link on Discord, but it's pinned to the chat. It's literally a link pinned to the chat. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it's working. It looks like the link's good, dude. All so bullish. I don't know what all is. Who is all? What signifies who all is? Dude, just yesterday CNBC was talking about Bitcoin and they said proceed with caution. So I don't know what that means, all so bullish, when you've got like mainstream media being like, I don't know, man, this is really high and you could get a big pullback. They said that verbatim. They're not being like, oh, it's so bullish, man, buy now. They just weren't doing that. So I don't know who you're talking about with all. Everyone's so bullish. People are probably bullish for the right reasons, because look at it. It's stupid. It just keeps going. It keeps accelerating. That demand line keeps getting broken, or doesn't even get tested, and then just goes higher, pivots before hitting another demand line and legs up again. So
that's fine.
Yep.
Hope 2 payments.
So what was it called? Some coin. This got to be a doozy, man. Probably, right? Some coin. Well, see, that's the problem, dude. When I've never heard of the asset before, I have no idea if it's even in if it's even generated in where is it? If it's not on TradingView, I can't analyze it. If it's not on TradingView, you don't want to trade it, most likely. You don't want anything to do with it if it's not on TradingView. See, that's the problem, dude. So why don't you just ask me for something else that I can search for and find? I'd love to do it. Okay, so I know you're out there. I'm gonna look for you in the chat. Alex, say something you want, dude. Say something you want and we'll look at it. It's on TradingView, okay? Can we adjust the curve line? I mean, you could, but I mean, like, this the whole, like, you know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches on this.
4-hour candle. Tweezer bottom. Thanks.
A pullback like we got today, that's just probably not. Like, there's not enough data. Hey, dude, you hit 1645, which was a target. How many people, you know this if you watch this stream, that was a target, 1645, where traders settled up on August 30th. If you ever broke out of this right here, if you ever stayed above 1330 long enough, eventual target, $15, 1645. That's 2 targets. The third target was always going to be $20. So, is that enough of a pullback? Dude, this is not it, man. You had all this time, like, before even a breakout of consolidation happened. You had all this time when it was making higher lows. And if it's hitting targets where every single day I'm looking at link and people are even requesting it and it's hit those targets, what do you want from me? No, it's probably not enough pullback. It could be.
Saying BTC 74K used soon, lol.
I don't know, man. There multiple people are talking about it. I'm just telling you, literally, I was watching CNBC and they did a small segment on Bitcoin yesterday, and they were saying proceed with caution because it could have a major pullback soon, because it's gone so high already. And it's like, okay. But yeah, people calling for $318,000. You know, I get it. But just because, and that, all that stuff could happen, come true fruition. But what if you pull back and you lose like a lot of value and then you go, right? I mean, there's a difference between like long-term like plays and predictions and strategic entries.
A look at S-Coin of juice.
If you want, Rocked Boy, if you want, hopefully it's on TradingView. Did Alex ever say anything? Surprise value. It's over 250. It doesn't matter about the value of the S coin. So I don't know. There's enough of a pullback. There's no edge on a sell-off like that. It could keep going. It's all in Bitcoin, man. I don't know. It hit the targets that we've been talking about, discussing since, my God, man, really like early November. Because that was the first thing, right? We had the little downtrend, the breakout. And it was like, okay, we had not even broken out yet. And it's like, okay, the target for this minimum has to be 1289 or 1283 to 1330. Right, we had that little zone there. It went up and tested that. Then it started consolidating. And then people keep asking questions like, so what do we do? Well, it looks like pricing traction. If you ever break 1330, your target's $15, $16.45. Easy. Guess what it's done? It's done those things. It's over. So now I don't know. Yeah, it keeps, as long as you make a higher low than 1189, eventually the uptrend will continue. It's very nice. Okay, nice recovery for now. That's another one, dude. Another one that actually looks pretty freaking good. Wow. Actually looks really good, man. It's already taken off some, though, so it probably would have been better to ask me about it earlier this month. But yep, the spring. You back tested the spring.
Hi, Mitch. Flexed biceps. Please have a look at Engine Coin, please, bro.
Thanks, dude. So your target's probably 42.9 cents. That's it, man. Pretty simple. Now, our trader settled up, there's a different story. Jeez. 37.7 cents. So, I mean, like, that's where it could reverse. But you're thinking, like, eventually between 37.7 to 42.9 cents. You ever break that, dude? Let's go. It's going to be, 52 cents.
Flashbacks tip $25. Wow, checking altcoin charts and they don't all look awful. Lots of coins to check and do tea and day that isn't depressing content. Maybe the trolls can finally get some rest.
Thank you, Flashbacks, for the $25. Yeah, it is kind of crazy, right? Well, the BTC pairs are still depressing. So, and those were the ones we used to look at. It was just like, so yeah, I don't know. Some of these S ones, they look like lower risk, higher reward areas for entry, right? For opportunity, and they have area to run. They got places to run to. So, like above 42 cents, 51 cents, and then it could just be gone. Then after that, it's like, wow, you don't even know, man. It could be, I guess you're talking like right here, 64. So it's almost like 10-cent increments, man. 37 to 42, 51, 64. Okay. Great entry area was down here. The absolute lowest risk entry was at 21.7 to 22 cents. Well, unfortunately, you're at 30 cents. So you're in the middle of maybe what could be a range. So when you're in the middle of a range, it's not the lowest risk entry. The best entry was back in early November, like many other S-Coin altcoins. Thanks, Flashbacks again, man. 25 big ones. Yeah, of course we looked at Ethereum. Yes. Oh my God. Flashbacks. Bruh. What's up, Flashbacks, dude? It is crazy, dude, right? I mean, it's not just this one. There are a bunch of these micro S coins I've never heard of before that are actually looking pretty decent. We just looked at one almost identical to this. It's crazy. Yeah, Dropbox, man. Dropbox looked fantastic. Which was not an S coin, but it's a good start. This one, low risk, high reward opportunity area. It's like a Wyckoff accumulation range, and you got a creep going on. And I love how you're sprung and you're back testing the spring right now. That low from December 2018. The upside is so great on Dropbox that I don't think you'd be settling for anything lower than $26, just the top of the range again. Okay, once you jump across that creek, man, it's on, dude. It could be real fast up there. So don't forget about Dropbox, everyone. Flashbacks, dude. Very low risk area. And it's already up. It's up from yesterday. It's up almost 4% today. What a start. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why, I guess. He's gonna wonder, it's like, is this parabolic trend gonna be maintained now before we see all-time highs? And here's the poll. The poll's in trouble. It really is. A lot of y'all voted. Will Bitcoin achieve all-time highs by Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow? The cutoff will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. No, 7 p.m. Eastern. That'll be it. So 66% of y'all said yes, there will be all-time highs by tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Dude, this is it, man. This is the last 23 hours until you lose. Or, if you voted no, last 24 hours until you win. Cutting it close. Definitely to the wire. It's a very dramatic poll at this point. We didn't know, man. Oh, engine. Yeah, sorry. Whatever. Yeah, 3.81%. You know what happens, Larry, when you break a resistance, you go to the top, man. Extend that out. Wow. Riveting. And look what it did. It reversed there, and then 15.75 cents, which was another support resistance, major one. You're back testing it as support now. Very interesting here. So that could be, I mean, it may not fall below that again, especially if Bitcoin stays strong. If you ever break 18 cents, which you just tested perfectly, you're thinking 21.6 cents pretty easy. I don't think there's anything to worry about if you break 18 cents, 21.6 cents. That's what happened every single time in history if you ever break it, okay? Not much really to look at besides it was below an ice line. It kept showing accumulation like a lot of other altcoins, and it's now finally broken to the upside. It's up 3.68% on the new day. Really nasty, man. It was like one of those that just was terrible performer in relative to many other altcoins. It still sucks bad, man. Right, like XLM was showing far more opportunity. It looked a lot better on the chart than Engine, and guess what? XLM killed this S coin, killed Engine in performance in the end. So that's what you're looking for. You want to look for better structures, better lower risk areas. You know, this one was like, okay, it broke a serious support, man. So yeah, it's just doing what a lot of the other altcoins are doing. Great. Flashbacks, dude. You know, we talked about VeChain, dude. And it's so crazy. You showed up the day. This was it, man. You were here on the 3rd or the 4th. I remember. You came by. It had been a long time, like months. And ever since you stopped by, this is where VeChain went. Went to test 1.88 cents, which is back from history. You remember that. Right back here, that first peak. Remember the rising wedge from August 2018? Yeah, I know you remember that. That's what it tested for it pulled back. Just a fan, boys.
Is that a joint?
Probably can't because stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
Totally legal. Bruh. Oh no. Oh my god.
Tesla fanboy tipped $42. Did you talk about Tesla yet?
Not today. All-time highs almost at the 100% measured move of the ascending triangle. Hype in the chat! For Elon Musk. Musk's asset. You're almost there, dude. You'll probably hit it. You'll probably exceed it because it's insanity, right? Recalls on cars. Any bad news? All-time highs on Tesla, right? Nuclear bomb went off overseas somewhere. All-time highs on Tesla, right? 100% of Tesla vehicles recalled. 100% all-time highs. Tesla, probably, right? I mean, that's kind of what happens in this market. There's something about Tesla. It's ridiculous, man. Thanks for the 42. But that's it. That's kind of all there is. We've done the analysis, and it was showing accumulation with a sell wall. It broke out, and in a very short period of time, it's about to hit the target. That's it, dude. That's beautiful. Sorry, my eyeball itches. I gotta get new contacts. Hey, Tesla fanboy, should I get? Should I literally take the money made on Tesla and get LASIK surgery? Should I do that, man? Do I think I'll run up at 600 reverse? Good. 600 is a psychological resistance, but it's Tesla, so good luck guessing when it's actually going to top out. If it does reverse, maybe makes a higher low and just goes again. It's crazy. Now you think eventually 502 could be back tested as support before going higher. That'd be nice. Goodbye, Cybertruck. Well, I was told by someone that they'll never tip again if I buy a Cybertruck. So nah, dude. Good. I'm good. Carson, you got LASIK done in 2006. How's it going for you? Everyone's heard bad stories about LASIK. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I know. I thought it was like $2,000. It was $1,000 per eye, right? That's kind of LASIK standard. Yeah, it might be a good idea to buy some coin at 0. Yep, maybe. Oh, so easy, dude. I'll add an alert once that measure move hits tendies. The tendy beep. Mysterious guy.
Bruh.
Mysterious guy tipped $25. Pretty sure I can guess when Tesla will top.
Please enlighten us, mysterious guy. Tell us true. When will Tesla top? We are now patiently awaiting your answer. Okay. What's up, Ivan? Jaleb, thanks for stopping by. Same with the mysterious guy.
Please look at Tilray Mitch flexed biceps.
Marijuanas. Well, it's alright, dude. Nothing's changed, really. I mean, besides it hit to resistance of 1063, and it's sold off ever since then. So, no other support. Besides the new one, it was at the PCZ pretty much of the cipher. And after that would be this. So 430 and 251, I don't think you want to go down there. You just want to make higher lows. Nice how there's hidden bullish divergence on the daily, meaning it's implying that a continuation of the upside could be happening soon. Right, and it's there. Low, higher low for now. That's what you want to happen. You want to get a pivot to make a higher low. And the target would be 1063 again. Empty message, what? Okay, alright. Will not. You got my word, man.
Bruh.
That's Tilray, man. Like, 1063 is the target. If you break 1063, wow. I mean, there's... We could use Fibonacci extensions from the harmonic. That's probably what we would do. Like, if you want to target above 1063, 1352, 1453, and then 1592. The gold mean ratio lines up kind of with a gap fill back from February 26th on the way down. So that's it. It's being implied on the daily. If this keeps up, right? This sideways actually keeps up. You go positive again. That means you run and you fill the gap at 1020, but maybe test 1063. All about the if then. If you can ever break this resistance now. 1352, 1453, 1598. Okay, Tilray. Yeah, ONG alert has not gone off yet, so it hasn't gone any higher.
Bruh.
Mysterious guy tipped $25. Tesla top will be on the date I decide sometime between now and Christmas.
Okay, will you let us know? Will you come by and tell us? Or are we screwed? But I get it though. Maybe we'll go there to something. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, mysterious guy. for the $50 in contributions. Super mysterious.
Bruh.
It's like that mysterious. So Tesla doing things. The thing is, VeChain's doing things. The good news is Bitcoin's doing things. Good news is stocks are doing things, right? S&P hit all-time highs yesterday. Kind of farted around today. Didn't do much. Pretty close to its all-time highs again. No movement, and that might just be because of holidays. But the QQQ, Nasdaq, man, they're all coming back to life a little bit. You gotta love it. Right, the Nasdaq Composite. Look at this. You did close at all-time highs today. All right, so on the Nasdaq Composite, Jesus chops, the highest level where traders have set it up in the history of mankind of this chart. Whatever. 12,094. Daily, same thing. Highest level where traders have set it up in the history of the Nasdaq. It's beautiful. You got to break out, and there are targets. I mean, the target on the Nasdaq is. I'd probably use fib extensions here. I think your first target's 12,499 to 1272. But if you want to talk about an X, A, B, C, D, which would be a bearish deep crab, the deep crab being because the 886 is B, you're looking for a target on the Nasdaq of $13,000. Not even a joke. You are breaking out. You are literally breaking out right now. You've made the highest high of all time today. Let's see if we get follow through price action. Okay, on the Nasdaq. It's pretty good, dude.
Bruh.
Remember the other market? So what happens if this starts going nuts? Yeah, the divergence has been there, crypto fish, but it's like not performing. It's like, what if you go up to 12,500 or 13,000 first before it plays out? Well, I like Nvidia at these levels. Yeah, I do. That's just me though. And again, it's a conviction I have. The fundamentals. I love Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia's made me too much money, and it seems like to me it's showing a beautiful ascending triangle, man. Ascending triangle. After a huge markup, a bullish continuation. You know, you probably want nothing to do with Nvidia below like 497, 469.
Eddie P. Descending wedge breakout with double bottom back test.
Yeah, I thought that had been doing things or something, right? Oh yeah. I mean, look, dude. I'll just knock that out in 10 seconds for you, right? I posted this to patrons. This was like pinged at everyone, but it was back here. It was like much lower prices. So yeah, dude. I mean, a wedge that goes back to February 2015 at critical ice lines. Yeah, you were informed about this if you're a patron. Yes. Just like another one, a very, very good one that's in very similar situation to this one. Yep, the sky's the limit. I mean, if you break this local high from May and June, next target, easy, 38, 33. That's probably where you're headed. You break that, forget about it. Gap fill, whoa, multiple gap fills, 44.67 and one at 57.56. But if you're just talking about an actual common retrace, traditional target for a falling wedge pattern, you're talking about 50% retrace of $55. This is the exact same thing I did on ONG, the one that just went up 160% or whatever. The same thing. I'm teaching traditional technical analysis, applying it to an S-coin market. These are the targets, 55 and 65. That's it on ODP. No change. It's been the same friggin' thing. Sergio, good to hear. Very good to hear. Nvidia moon boy, shamelessly, dude, shamelessly. Been a moon boy for many years for Nvidia because the fundamental backing is so strong. And Bitcoin 18,816, selling off some, up and down, whatever. Yeah, it did. NVIDIA certainly changed my life in many ways, financially. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I don't know, dude. I've been live 2 hours 20 minutes. Maybe this stream. What's up, TNR? And thanks so much for the 927 likes. Okay, we got about a little more than 30 more likes until the streak would continue, right? The streak so far, I think it's the longest active streak in my stream's history, over 1,000 likes. So there's 6 now in a row, 6 live streams in a row, over 1,000 likes. If we get 70 more likes, it will be 7 in a row, and that will continue the longest active streak of streams with that. So it's on y'all. Man, what a freaking, just the past couple months have just been exceptional, life-changing in many, many ways. And I hate that if you missed out on it, that's unfortunate, but opportunity will always emerge. And thanks about, that's about 100 new YouTube subscribers today. I really appreciate that. We blowing up, man. What's up, Shiono, Junya? What's up, Dylan, dude? I'm glad you like the videos, man.
Been following you since early 2019. Every evening you're R11 here. Continue doing your thing. At the end, that's what matters.
Thank you, Jewelry Affairs, man.
Bruh.
Stuart Smalley?
Stuart Smalley tipped $25. I think people like you.
Stuart Smalley, hold on. Thank you, Stuart Smalley, for the 25. Fictional character created and performed by Al Franken. Oh, okay. Daily affirmation. Talks politics. And his alcoholic father? What? Sorry, I was looking at Google. Okay, yeah, I got it. Hey, man, that might be racist, dude. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Stuart Smalley, for the 25. I don't know, man. Maybe some people like me, but then obviously, you know, some people definitely hate my guts. That's real. But I think that's like, it doesn't matter who you are, right? You know, if you're doing your thing and there's any inkling of success, there are going to be people that hate you, right? You can be barely successful and people will hate you. You can be the most successful person in the world and people will hate you, right? So you can't please everyone, not at all, but you can please some people, the people that matter, right? Thank you, Stuart. Who hates me? The people that talk crap and I'm instantly banned, pretty much. Let's take a look at Bitcoin to the Turkish lira. What was it? It's the ticker again. The LI. No, what is the ticker? Bitcoin to the Turkish lira. So we can see how hilarious it is. Some of y'all didn't see this, posted this a while back. Give me the ticker, the lira. I thought it was I or LIRA or something. Tell me real quick. Try, that's right, try. Boom, the try. This is hopefully what we could see. Where's all the data? I thought this had all the data. Maybe there's... There we go. So, previous all-time high. No, that's June. Previous all-time high. Oh, yeah. So hopefully this is what we could see eventually on the US dollar. Right, where you're at 149,614. Oh, it's James Franco, man.
James Franco tipped $25. They hate us cause they ain't us.
That's right. They hate us because they ain't us. Thank you for the anus, James Franco.
Bruh.
You seeing this though, James? I mean, Fibonacci's be danged. Is it 22618? God, it was higher on the June high than it was the December 2017, not June 2019. So you'd fib from there, high to low. 2618, $167,000. $167,442. All right, or not dollars, liras, Turkish liras, dude. So there are other currency pairs that also Bitcoin has exceeded all-time highs. Where you had, I think you got the Russian ruble, Argentinian peso, maybe, a few others. So hopefully, eventually, Bitcoin can do the same to the US dollar, to the pound, to the euro, where it exceeds that 2017 high. It'd be great. It could, Linux, yeah. If Bitcoin keeps selling off, yeah, you could almost assume Ethereum's going down to those much lower prices. Yes, for sure. It won't take much. It'll only take a 300-500 point move down again on Bitcoin to take Ethereum to those levels. Sure. Venezuela, Brazil, and Greece. Okay. So I don't know, man. I mean, it's like all the analysts now, all these institutions that were holier than thou, you know, that said, don't ever, you know, they tell their clients, don't ever buy Bitcoin. It's too risky. And now they're saying $300,000 price target by the end of 2021. So it's like, then you got what Caitlin from ARK also saying $500,000, and then you have CNBC or someone from that's a contributor saying 74K Bitcoin, and then you know the log scale symmetrical triangle measure moves 64K. So 11 more likes to 1,000. I wonder if we can do it, man. Helium?
Wasting your time on the last request, didn't mean to. Maybe this will make up for that. Can you look at HNT Helium?
I'm unfortunately,
view if not so glad to donate for your amazing works.
Thank you, Alex, man. Not trying to trigger you here, but actually, you're not wasting my time. I mean, you're contributing to the stream, but I'm just, fortunately, yes, it's on TradingView, but barely. HNT. This is it. I looked on all the other exchanges. There's like 2 more exchanges. They're all the same. So with an asset with such little data, there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything. Okay. You rate 230? Okay, who knows? There's just no data. There's nothing. This is the daily. I guess we go to the 4-hour. Hold on. Sorry, chat. 18,770. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Kidding me? There we go. Yeah, dude, there's nothing I can do here. I hate to be that, say that, but you know, maybe here a spring and a back test of a spring could have been it, but I don't know, man. I guess eventually hidden bullish divergence could become a thing. No idea though when it could come down to test $1.35 first before bouncing, but yeah, dude, there's almost no point in even doing analysis really on this. So I'd like to have like a year or 2 or 5 years or 10 or 50 years of data. That'd be amazing. This has like 2 months of data. So, and Bitcoin continuing to get wrecked, 18,753. Nice try. The CoinGecko is not on
Can you look
TradingView.
at GLW? Not a lot of resistance above its close from today for a while before 1999 levels.
GLW. Corning. Yeah, all-time highs, man. Wow. Just barely hit all-time highs. Jeez, what a freaking V shape, man. Gorgeous. Oh my god, it's so annoying. So your weekly. Nice higher lows, man. Nice consecutive higher lows. Was this some huge channel or something? God, that's such a beautiful demand line, right? So since it broke all-time highs, you'd think that that's perfect, right? That's what we did on Ethereum. That'd probably be the target up there, like 45, 36. That'd probably be close in confluence to the gold mean ratio. Right, so the breakout's real and it sustains. Yeah, 1414. Yeah, you're looking at 44.81 to $46 up there. Need TA?
Bruh.
Need TA to $25. Can you check out it? Hard for me to see what's going on there.
A Mundi float. Oh my god, dude. It looks like... What is that? Seriously, what is that, dude? Thank you, Need TA guy. $3 minimum on like TTS requests and stuff. Sorry. Thanks, dude. So here's your V-shaped recovery, man. What did it go to? Somehow it went to $42, and somehow it's at $50 now. Yep. It's the memes, dude. Hey, at least it's above its 2016 levels. Yeah, for sure. Not even sure he knows. Oh, it IPO'd yesterday? Wait, did I even type it in right? Oh god, why did I do that? How did I do that? HFEN, not RN. So, sorry. Yep, here's your IPO, dude. IPO'd yesterday.
Bruh.
HF Enterprises. Look at it, dude. Look at it. It's crazy, man. So much price action. Whoa. Thanks, dude. Thank you, TA, man. That's it, dudes. On GLW, though, no joking, $42 to $45 will be your target if the breakout is sustained, which it could sustain. Okay? This is real life. Mega channel. Looks really good. If you wanted to look even prettier, I mean, it's going to look a little bit busier, but you could definitely do some sort of equidistant. Look at that. You get those nice touches there on the 75. So that might be an area. I don't know.
Quick look on RKT. Unusual activity implying a move upcoming. I'm joining the Patreon on December 1st. Thanks, man.
Thank you, J. Nathan, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was like a wannabe potential double bottom at one point, and the market dumped. And now it's just kind of like... we readjust rocket here. Yeah, dude, had divergence, continued divergence, even on the lower low, then finally bounced. Wow, finally. Yeah, I mean, if it stays above 1950, it could turn into inverse head and shoulders or something, right? But it's selling off today, right? It's down almost 1%. Yeah, I think your lowest risk entry could be 1940. You don't want anything to do with it below that, though. Remember, trader settled up 1991. That's kind of where you're trying to hold on to right now. Could be an entry area. Yeah, dude. Think about the 4-hour low to the higher low. You have some very real. Oh well. From
I'm
this
the
look.
only Iraqi American watching you. At 30 million people lucky me, have a good Thanksgiving, brokes, please.
30 million people. Thanks, Fly. So something like Ox is like $10 minimum. Thanks, man. This is just life, man. This is the way it is. The only reason this is happening is like we have influx of new viewers. It's the regular crowd knows all this stuff. So yeah, from this low to this low, it does look like maybe some hidden bullish divergence. So maybe it could reverse here. But anything below 1991, really below 1940, whew, look out, dude. Be careful on this one. Now, if it does pivot and rallies, I definitely think you could have a nice run to the upside. Look at this gap fill all the way up at like $31. Eventually could be filled. But you know, the common retrace targets from that high to low are going to always be between the 382 and the 618, 24.16 to $28. So, yeah. Don't fall below $20. Don't fall below 1940, 1950. And yeah, it could be potential reversal area. Yeah, maybe. It's okay. Yeah, any tips for a beginner? Invest in yourself. Read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, Tommy. Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. If you don't read it, then whatever, dude. I mean, like, you're asking a question, I'm telling you what to do. If you don't do it, what the heck? You know, what's even the point? Why even be here? So do that, man. Do it for me, Tommy. It'll change your life. What's up, dude? What's up, bunch of letters? Jay Nathan, thanks for the 199 super chat. Hey, we got a full coffee mug, dude. We did it, dude.
Bruh.
Also, if you're new and you want to learn more about the world of technical analysis, join the Discord. Yes, join the Discord. There's a free educational resources tab in the Discord that gives you a ton of different literature you should acquire to read to get started. Yeah, Discord. Almost 9,000 members strong. Yeah, dude, we're less than 150 members from 9,000. We can do it, man. Keep it pumping. Hype in chat. Spice Malash. We will be feasting tomorrow. Hopefully, well, you know, it's like an American holiday. But if you're in America, it'd be a great time to feast. To be a glutton for a day. Total market cap. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Yeah, total market cap, you could probably draw a parabola line too, right? Curve line. $8,800 Chad. Mysteries abound on Bitcoin. It's like it's holding on, but barely. And all you need to see is the weekly to know exactly what's going on. The weekly tells you everything. Or what did we do a couple days ago? We back tested the week of December. I don't even know. December 11th, 2017. You tested where traders set it up at their highest point ever on the weekly as resistance, and we've only pulled back pretty hard since then. I mean, pretty hard. I mean, less than $1,000, but still hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Yeah, dude, like $600-700. The music's not. It did. J-log. Oh, sorry, linear. My bad. Linear. It's true. If you consume soy, you might be a soy boy. Cause and effect. So the question is, with 3 days and 23 hours to go, Will Bitcoin reattempt a break above that December 2017 high on the weekly? Don't know, man. But you know, you haven't seen a red week since September 28th, man. That's exceptional. So what if we get 1 week of red, you know, just indecision candle, like a doji or something? People are gonna lose their minds. Yeah, we looked at XLM. Pretty decent education while looking at XLM because there's nothing really to look at anymore. It's kind of done. Wow, lots of new Discord members. Thank y'all. Holy crap. There's the link. Be sure do that like button and sub. We've done it, chat. Just so you know, Jesus chimes. The longest active streak of my streams, like tenure or whatever, 7 in a row. 7 streams in a row now with over 1,000 likes. That's never happened before. 7 in a row. Thank y'all so much for that. Really, that is huge. That's all because of y'all. Nothing to do with me. All right. So probably it seems like, I mean, I've been live for 2 hours and 41 minutes now, so it's just kind of like an extended stream, dude. Talking about the Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF. I'd love to look at that, Neo, but I fear that you're probably asking about something that's not that. And that's disappointing.
Hey Mitch, could we look at DIA please?
Is that a crypto? I bet it is. It is. Of course. I hate that, man. DIA is the Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF. That's what you buy in your Roth IRA. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Looks like there was better opportunity beforehand, though. Looked like you had a lot better opportunity earlier this month. Here it is, pretty simple, light, nice accumulation. I love the spring, sprung, back tested spring. You ran up to the next resistance. And if you break that, I mean, I get it, there are these highs here. But if we're talking to like, I mean, I'm thinking like, if it breaks 183, real good chance 245. Break 245, 290. That's all you can talk about here. I really, really like on the 4-hour how this asset is showing a very, very clear and concise hidden bullish divergence. Impending price action continuation to the upside. It started doing that and is only testing what was once resistance as resistance again. You got to break it. If you break it, you could see a major, major move up to 245. If not, you could find yourself back down to 116. That's it. Wish there was more to talk about. That's literally it on DIA to the US dollar tether. It's all about the ifs. And the good news is, at least on the 4-hour, the hidden bullish divergence is there. But it seems like it's already kind of playing out. So now you just got to catch enough bids to get you above 183, and you'll see 245. That's it, dude.
Bruh.
Congratulatory troll tip $25. Congrats on the record-breaking audiences. You have really come a long way. Your content has gotten so much better from where you started. You kinda seem like you know what you are doing.
Congratulatory troll, man. Thanks so much for the kind words, dude. They're really, really nice things to say. Why, you know what, dude? Thank you for caring and seeing something in me before most people did, right? That's you. So thanks, man. Like, joking aside, seriously, and I think I texted you that at one point this summer when things were taken off of Patreon, dude. Thank you, man.
Pay it
Like, for
forward
real.
if possible, everyone. Value can be knowledge and just giving a
Don't make me
helping
get
hand
all
when you can. Don't forget why we are all
choked up, man.
Hashtag Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Thank you, troll, because I don't know, man. The journey's been long, you know. We got our lives we deal with, but I really appreciate you always coming back and showing support and validating that I'm doing the right thing, man. People like you, you know, you're kind of the circle of people I try surrounding myself with, for sure, dude. So I'm not even trying to talk about it publicly or whatever, but you know, you and Logan and Probes, man, you know, that's you know, all the people. So thank you, man. No joking. Time for a jug or what? Man, y'all just want me to be drunk every single day on stream, I guess. So I think that's good on DIA. I mean, that's the way to look at it, dude. It could be poised for a major markup in price if it can break 183. I think then that's adequate, right? And I say 183 because it's like a low point too from September 5th. But it's really most important is maybe the high. I just think it's both, you know. It's the zone, the breakout zone. Go all in, Kanatomo, on investing in yourself. And you'll never be disappointed, dudes. Weekly's all there is to look at now, man. I mean, up and down, Bitcoin's... You don't know when it's going to end, and it's arrogant for you to say when it's going to end. But all you can do is talk about, yeah, triple RSI, bearish divergence here on Bitcoin. Got negative momentum building, but not much follow through price action yet, so that's it. Anything's possible if you set your mind to it, Heath. Anything. You're looking at it wrong, S+. How many trades do you get with Patreon per month? Not the right questions to be asking. But you get as many as I feel are low risk, high reward opportunities. So guess what? There were a lot. There were a freaking lot. So if you are interested in joining patreon.com/MitchRayTA, you want to wait till the first of the month. So you get 30 days versus a few days because the billing cycle on Patreon is the first. There's nothing we can do about it. It's the way it is. Yeah, well, you should be asking how much education is in Patreon, or really how much value.
Appreciate that 5 a.m. stream. Was half hour before that Coinbase alert.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, BK Trav, for the 420. Yeah, dude. Sure. My Anna. And then Coffee Drink Troll kept it going for like another 3 hours, kind of, because I chugged those coffees and I was going. And we were playing the haze. I can't wait. If Bitcoin starts testing the highest size of the rally again and I'm live, we're going to be playing the haze song like on loop, dude. Chat has not been that hype since I think June of 2019. 100%.
Drink Troll tip $25. How did replacing me with coffee end up going after the 5 a.m. stream? Did you crash?
So, no, I ended up, well, I did crash. 100% crashed. It was a matter of when then, not if. So, no, it went like 3 more hours, I think. The stream was almost 6 hours in the end. So we kept it rolling with the price action, and then, yeah, crashed and then woke up at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 60 minutes before the normal stream time, and then went live at normal stream time. So it was like literally eat, sleep, trade, stream. Eat, sleep, trade, stream. Over and over and over. That's the way it's been. It's just been constant, like going. So yeah, man, yeah, made it, but only because of those coffee chugs. You remember, I think I was literally about to wrap it up, and then you just showed up like Gandalf, man.
Alexa, how do I cook baked potatoes?
I think if you want to do that, you want to do Alexia ... in the TTS, and I think it might create a pause. I might be wrong there. But yeah, like, it sometimes catches and then sometimes doesn't. So, thank you, Matthew. You've broken the jar, dude. Oh, Drink Troll doesn't even know about what Logan's done. Logan created a game with the tip jar. You know how we used to use Fibonacci in the jar to get fib extensions? he started like tipping and being like, okay, whoever is the first person to hit the 1272 on the jar, he will do a like 0.3 to 0.5 giveaway of Ethereum. That's what he started doing, and it created insane hype in the chat. I can't believe it, man. He broke the game. Is the mug rim the same? I mean, I'm sure it doesn't matter, right? Everything's relative to the high to low. So whatever the high to low is, where the 1272 would be here. But we're not even playing the game right now. Logan's not here, so. Yuri Bezmenov commanding people to buy XRP, comrade.
Bruh.
Don't listen to Yuri this time. But please go check out Yuri Bezmenov's video on YouTube. Very, very illuminating. Extremely illuminating. You just need to watch that. Oh, no, it is. It's ingenious. It's like, oh my god. Why you talk about insane? Oh, and it's like he was doing that, and then he's like tipping the 100% chug, 8888, contribution, and so it's just like I'm just getting wrecked. That's it, dude. That's how you can do it. I mean, if you have like a Coinbase, and you just declare it, as long as you pay out the winner, that's how you do it, dude. Drink troll. Okay, that's Bitcoin still going. Ethereum, if we adjust that trend line, I mean, it makes sense, kinda. What was once the top trend line became the heart line. You were okay? 619, what happened, dude? CNBC being saved is not a good sign. Dude, CNBC is not. They literally yesterday said to be cautious on Bitcoin. It was like a headline. That's awesome, dude. Alright, I'll keep you posted. I mean, you know what you could do, right? You just I was talking to the main chat, right? Alright, see, that's what we have to do. Yeah, for 2020, Logan is definitely number one in terms of being the actual real Drink Troll. Like, Drink Troll, he's actually... Right, I can't remember. When did you tip the 8K? Was it this year? But if we're talking about in terms of getting me, like, physically smashed, you took the prize, the crown the past 2 years. Right now, this year, he's winning now. I don't know, it was the past, like, 2 months. He's wrecked me. I don't think anyone could argue with that in the chat. 8K was in late 2019. See, I'm thinking like it's very early. It's like February, January of 2020. It was very early this year. Extended marathon stream. I don't know, man. We're about 3 hours into the stream right now. It was January 2020. Matthew D says, boom. So he definitely has that, but in terms of like, whatever, it's because I think I was taking advantage of like what would be 100% tip, and I was like, oh, $888.88, that would be it. Kidding. But then Logan just starts doing it all the time. He just starts tipping that, and it's like, oh, that backfired. James, you will tip 8,001. That's the goal. Dude, no one will ever top Emperor Drink Troll. Remember, like the top Jesus is a singular tip, right? It's not like a compiled amount of tips over time. No, that crown, the top Jesus, goes to the single largest tip ever. So,
bruh.
Yeah, I guess he's the new Sith Lord.
Drink Troll tipped $25. Okay with that. Means Logan doing well. I guess he's killing it on ETH. All hail King Logan.
Yeah, I mean he's been killing it on Ethereum, but I mean I think his main position's always been Bitcoin, right? Since forever. So, and I think Bitcoin's outperformed Ethereum at least the past quarter. Ethereum's been outperforming literally everything. Of the ante to what? Dude, I don't know. Sorry, man. Man, DI, I guess I'm at an alert on it. So if it starts breaking out, we're going to hear the beep. I should just post this one. Who knows, man? These S coins are ridiculous. Oh, you're good, dude. You're good. Thank you, Drinker. Hopefully you're still watching at least for a couple more seconds, dude. Thanks, man. Again. And I'm serious. Like, thanks for believing in me, man. When it was just like before all the viewers, before all the subs, patrons, all that stuff, man, you kept it going. I think you wanted to see it lift off, and it looks like we're getting there, man. We're on the way. We're, the engine's going. Thank you, man. So, man, thanks again for the 1,000 likes. We're almost at 1,100 now, but there's just not much to talk about since we talked about literally everything that needs to be talked about on stream, right? And there's no price action, so, marathon streams are normally meant for, celebration or Bitcoin price action or altcoin price action. There's not much really happening, right? We sold off some. People are kind of scared. You get it? So you've been informed. You know what's going on, right? You break this curve line, huge curve line. There might be some help of a demand line of that ascending broadening wedge, structure. It's consolidation, 18,128. If you can't hold that, well, the horizontal line at 17,730. Those are your next targets. If you don't hold this, that's it. If you hold this and start rallying, then your next target is the same target, 19,378 on the weekly. And then after that, 19,850. So that's it. So I really, really appreciate everyone coming out. Thanks so much for the likes, love, support, contributions. Please be sure to join the Discord. Almost 9,000 members. Educational resources for free in the Discord. Very active community. It's where the conversation continues when this live stream ends, which it will be soon. That's it. Okay. So I'll be back.
Hey Mitch, can you please take a look at WRTC? Kind of bullish bat stuff and low risk, high reward entry potentially. THX, brother.
Good. I had my finger on the thanks for watching. Okay, if you want to extend the stream for a few more seconds, I guess we can. Saved by the TTS. Wrap Technologies got murdered. Yep, couldn't hold the ice line. When you don't hold the ice line, you get destroyed. All right, this is where you thought, hey man, it might be an area. I think there was divergence. There was divergence. It was a great look, but then it made a lower high and then fell. It dumped. That's what happens when you break those supports. You have huge drawdowns in price, and that's exactly what happens. So, kind of bullish bat stuff. Doesn't look deep enough to me yet, right? God, almost. I mean, maybe hidden bullish reservoir over the daily. See, I don't know, man. kind of like the candle, almost like tweezer bottoms, you know, bullish around me, almost engulfing. I just don't know, man. It's not oversold, and you probably want to wait for. Yeah, this is what you're asking. That's what I'm gonna visualize. What you're asking. See, I don't know how can it be a bat when it made a higher high. All right, it's not a bat. Plus, it's like too close to perfect. You know, they're almost like there's no discrepancy almost. It's like not 113% up there. So that's kind of reaching too. Obviously, 303 would be what you want, right? You want to see $3 and change because it's back in the range and it's in a correction and could continue in that correction for a while. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Like, yeah, you definitely like broke out some sort of channel or something, wedge maybe. I just don't get where it's holding. I guess it's trying to hold. Okay, big one's selling off, man. 18.7. Yeah, maybe it can hold these highs back from 2018. Just don't know, man. Like, I'd prefer to see like the bottom of the range get hit. That's just me. Wow. 18,700 still. You just went red on the day. But at one point earlier today, you were at 18,900. So you're down over $200 from your highest point today, from where you rallied. So it's almost like, are you testing what was once support as resistance now? Again, triple RSI bearish divergence. It's not a bullish signal. You're not oversold. Your negative Momo is just building. So there's no edge for bulls right now. That's 100%. No edge. Nothing implying on the chart. It's time to moon, man. Nothing on Bitcoin on 4 hour anyway. Thanks, Alex. Yes, the link is in the description. The link is being posted now. The link is pinned above. I don't know how you could miss the Discord link. It's everywhere. What's up, RV? Thanks for the sub, dude. Yep. So thank y'all again. I don't know, man. Our WRTCs, I get it. It's at deep retrace areas, but yeah, it's at an area where it could reverse to the upside. It could, dude. And it could run up to 770, 804. 770 to 804 if it does pivot and rally here. But then we might test that as resistance, because that's the top of the old range. We'll be back if we dump. Depends how much we dump, okay? It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Alright, I'll be back. Thank you all for watching. Likes, love, support, contributions. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub on the way out. Join the Discord. I'll just say it first. You know, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm going to do everything I can to be back tomorrow at some time to go live. Probably, it might not be the regularly scheduled stream time, but I'll do everything I can just to, you know, do that. All right. Until next time, respect the TA.
robots? I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
And then, just like that,
adios, turd nuggets.